Welcome to 4th&1. Well, I always got it done, bringing facts about a ton before the rising of the sun. But this ain't me in a shotgun. Matty Ice. This me in front of your TV having a whole lot of fun. Listen here, Peggy.
What's up, bud?
Who we got today, man?
Man, we got Mr. Atlanta on the Iceman.
Yes.
Nat Ryan, thank you for coming today.
Of course. Good to be on with you guys.
Hey, listen, man, it's high energy today. You know, we do our little chants. Not little chants, we do our big chants. We kind of get everybody in the kind of the realm. The main reason why I started 4th&1, Matty Ice, is because I wanted to hold people accountable.
Okay.
Right? I wanted to make sure that we put the truth first. My first question to you is this. Has all your work been appreciated in Atlanta? The truth. Nothing but the truth. So help you God.
Yeah. Starting with the bangers here.
No, but
here's my thing.
Say less.
Okay. The short answer is probably no.
No.
Probably no. But at the same time, you know, I'm proud of what I did and the time that I spent there. I think there was a level of consistency that we provided. The division was a juggernaut.
Oh, my goodness.
Right? And so,
Juggernaut.
Yes.
At least in my opinion.
Bro,
you look at the defenses.
Yes.
You guys playing good defense. You knew it was always going to be physical in New Orleans. I know Tampa, for the most part, wasn't as good, but their defense was legit.
Defense was solid.
Defense was legit. And
was solid.
We were playing in this tough division. You were playing against Drew Brees.
Right.
I mean, you knew you were getting the best of the best every time you went out. And I think there was a level of consistency of all three of us at that time in the division.
We were at our best at the same time.
Correct. And it made it hard.
It went from Drew.
Yeah.
Then it came to me, and then you guys.
Yeah.
Had the juice. And our biggest thing, it wasn't even necessarily about the NFC championship. It was like, we got to win our division.
Correct.
If we win our division, that tells us that we're the best NFC, because at that time, NFC South was probably the most competitive division.
That's facts.
Right?
For sure in the NFC, right?
Right.
If you think about the NFC at that time, the West was, I mean, it was Seattle. Nobody else was really that good at that time.
Yeah, the 49ers had a wave, but it wasn't aggressive.
Early in your career.
The Rams were in the contender.
Rams were not very good.
But the reason why I asked that question, I'll say this. A native of Atlanta, I went through the transition from the Michael Vick to Matt Ryan.
Yeah.
And I will say I don't think you do have the measure of respect of the body of work that you did, right? And, of course, it's coming from a biased tongue because I look at it from a fan. I look at it from also the person who hated Matt Ryan or Julio Jones more so. You know what I'm saying? As a person that was my favorite receiver watching still to this day is Julio. And I would just hate to face you guys. But at the same time, looking at the things that you did philanthropically, working with the community, and being an avid person for year in and year out, the expectations in Atlanta as a whole is high.
Yeah.
People are yearning for just success. And I say no because you deserve your flowers, and I don't think you've gotten your just.
Well, I appreciate that. And it was hard. Like, the situation that I came into was difficult.
Yeah.
You know, because Mike, and I love Mike. I've gotten to know him through the years.
Correct.
He couldn't have been cooler to me.
Yeah.
And that meant a lot to me as a player because it was like, okay, you got the blessing.
Oh, my
from,
God.
You know what I mean? You got the blessing from the guy. And I was like a Mike Vick fan.
Yeah.
You know, like, to me it was like anybody our age.
Correct.
You could not have been as big of a fan. So I understood it from that respect. My game was different, though.
Correct.
Right? My game was not that. It was more like the point guard, you know, distributing.
Right.
Kind of getting the guys involved, getting it going. I felt like I could always make plays that I needed to make.
Right.
My legs were a little bit better. They weren't great, but they were good enough, you know, that I could make plays with them. But my style was different. And but it meant a lot to me that Mike was cool about that. I'm glad you mentioned, though, kind of the philanthropic work of Atlanta because, you know, we choose to live there. I'm not a native, but I came to it, and I understand, you know, being there for so long, what a cool place it is.
Right.
And we started ATL, so Advance Lives, after George Floyd, right? So all of this crazy stuff that was going, I'm sure you sat in team meetings that you had to respond to, and I sat in them. And quite honestly, I got from our teammates, we need white players to step up too.
Yeah.
And the cool part to me in Atlanta is that I think it's the place that we can do that.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
Where it's not about black, white, or whatever.
Right.
It's about everybody understanding what's actually going on
Right.
and how we can create more opportunities for kids that need it in the city of Atlanta that are
Absolutely.
specifically black.
I would tell you this, and I always have like white counterparts or Caucasian counterparts, and we're not expecting nothing other than empathy.
Right.
Just to understand. It's like you tell people what it's like living in America with this biasness, and it's like right now how I'm wearing my hair. Cam Newton could wear that, but what about Jaquez Martin, you know what I'm saying,
Yeah.
a random in Atlanta
Yeah.
who now relates to
Who's
me
13 or 14.
You see what I'm saying?
Yes.
And I'm not expecting Matt Ryan to understand what it's like growing up black. I'm not saying that. But when I was in the locker room and we had these conversations, or this time period that was very sketchy in the NFL, because it was like, you got to choose a side, choose or whatever. And it was just like, bro, I just want to tell you about my struggles as a black man.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not sitting up here trying to tell you, like, you know what, that shit sucks. Yeah, of course it sucks, but at the same time, it's like the empathy to, I see how you feel. I see how you can feel a little triggered when you see the police officers. I see how you can feel triggered about certain things, but
I've always felt like our experiences as teammates were always similar in the locker room.
Right.
But when I left the building or you left the building, our experiences were very different.
Wow.
And to not acknowledge that,
Yeah.
I don't understand that,
Yeah.
right? Because to me, you're just not listening.
Absolutely.
Like you said, and I wish the world was a lot more like a locker room.
Yeah.
Where
It's
uncomfortable conversations happen.
It happens.
And
It happens.
and people are real.
Very, very unfiltered. Right.
But at the same time, they're honest.
Yeah.
And I think that part is really cool. Like, the world would be a little bit better off if it happened a little bit more like a locker room.
I just have to ask you this question as we kind of transition into the flow of questions. It's 3rd and 6.
3rd and 6.
Right? You're down by 4.
Down by 4, okay.
You get an 11 hole, 11 robber, whatever. You have Tony Gonzalez.
Yeah.
And you have Julio Jones.
Yeah.
Julio.
Can't go wrong either way.
No. Who's getting the football?
Well, if it's robber, you're saying that guy's coming down to the middle of the field. I got one-on-one on my ex.
Come on, break
Big
it down,
Julio's
Matty.
going deep, right on top. We're throwing the goal ball. I'm going to take it. I'm gonna take it. Now, if it's zone coverage,
Yes, sir.
Tony G eats up zone coverage in the middle of the field.
He was
a problem.
His ability, his IQ.
Unbelievable.
And it was this crazy thing, and I'm thinking about it as I'm remembering. He would do this pirouette.
And then
when
the
he
triple
would catch,
threat.
He would catch it, and then he would spin off.
Yeah.
It was almost like, boom, I'm catching it out, but I'm going to face up this,
Yes.
like that way, right?
He
And it was
always
so
squared people
awkward.
up.
It was so awkward to see, but he would always squeeze an additional like 6 to 8 yards on a sticky route.
Yeah.
I'm like, what are we doing here?
It was, we used to say it all the time. He was playing basketball. So he'd catch this thing, he would face you up, put that thing in the triple threat, and then try and cross you over. And he wasn't that fast.
No.
And he wasn't that quick.
No.
But he made people miss.
The great tight
every
ends
time,
are.
man.
The great tight ends
that.
are. Peggy, you ready to get into the questionable calls of the week?
Yeah, man. Let's go ahead and get into the calls.
So how we do this on 4th and 1, we have a more engaging question.
Okay.
Right? So you answer the question, and you go from there. Can you name the quarterback who was struck by lightning twice? Hint, he started in the Super Bowl. He started in the Super Bowl in the last 20 years.
I got no idea.
Struck twice.
I got no idea. Who got struck by lightning twice?
What is it? Hasselbeck.
Boston
Matt
College? Matt
Hasselbeck.
Hasselbeck got struck by lightning?
Bro.
Baston.
Crazy.
This is crazy.
Even with that,
I had no idea.
Me neither.
I should know.
having that year in Boston, how did you endure the weather there, bro?
Dude, I didn't know any different. I grew up in Philadelphia, and so it was kind of cold there. Then I got to Boston. It was a different level of cold. But I was young and dumb.
Yeah.
I had no idea. Then I got to Atlanta, and I wore shorts and T-shirt on a Christmas.
Yeah.
And I was like, I don't think I'm going back. I'm not going back north. I kind of like it. Now I'm soft, man.
Yeah.
It's cold.
Bougie.
It's cold. I'll tell you what. It gets dark so early, too. Like, that was the thing that would
Gloomy.
drive me crazy in Boston.
The Southeast.
Yeah.
Next question, what we got? Can you name the three of the top 5 most watched Super Bowl halftime shows
of all time?
And who performed during the Super Bowl you played in?
Ooh. All right. Lady Gaga performed in the Super Bowl I played in.
Rah, 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 rah.
So, 3 of the top 5 most watched. I'm going to say the Janet Jackson.
That's a good one.
Justin Timberlake one. It's got to be, right? Maybe it was up there.
Janet Jackson.
Justin Timberlake. He said.
Janet Jackson, Justin Timberlake.
That's got to be one of them. I'm going to say.
2-minute drill, Matty Ice.
I know. I'll go with Gaga. Go ahead. It might be. That was a crazy comeback. Katy Perry? Lady Gaga was up there.
She was.
I was at third.
She was.
Rihanna. Rihanna was good. She was flying all over the place.
What I'm saying, I thought Beyonce would have been up there.
Beyonce should be up higher. She not?
Yeah. That was surprising.
You know what's weird about the halftime game, though? It kind of just depends on who's playing in the game.
That's true.
You know what I mean?
That's
so it's less about I feel like it's less about the performer and more about who was playing in that game.
Real Super Bowl question.
Yep.
What was the biggest takeaway from your Super Bowl that I know for me, I underestimated the halftime.
Yeah, it's long. It's ridiculous.
Bro, guys changed their uniforms.
Yeah.
Restretched, it was so long, and I was saying to myself, like, what's happening right now?
Yeah.
Over the time for me, too, I felt mentally exhausted.
Yeah.
What was your experience like?
The halftime, you're spot on. I mean, they can prepare you for it all you want. Like,
yeah.
We would do these things in practice where we take this break in the middle of practice, but, like, it's just so different. You're so conditioned.
Yeah.
Like, the halftime in the NFL is fast.
Yeah.
Adjust, like normal games. Boom. Yeah, maybe, hey, here's the first play we're running.
Yeah.
Get a Gatorade, whatever, and then you're back out there. So that was crazy. I just felt like the volume of the early in the week, you know, of like doing the media day, doing that stuff, the volume, just like the press conference after press conference after press conference that you have to do, compartmentalizing that.
Right.
I feel like I did okay, but like that was kind of a time suck and kind of an energy drain where it was like, man. Yeah. So I think the experience factor comes in, like when we talk about Super Bowl experience, to me it's less about playing the game.
Yeah.
It's more about handling all of the other crap that comes along with it. Yeah.
For sure. Man, Matty Ice, my guy, appreciate you, bro.
Thank you, man.
I had one
appreciate
question
you.
real quick. I know you have some things going on with ALS.
Yes.
Ice Bucket Challenge. Just tell us a little bit about that.
All right. So that Ice Bucket Challenge went viral 10 years ago, which is wild that it did. But the reason it's important to me, one of my buddies at Boston College was Pete Frates, who was instrumental in starting the Ice Bucket Challenge, suffered from ALS, saw what the disease did to him, how it affected him, how it affected his family, but also saw what a champion he was for trying to raise awareness, raise research for ALS. And so here today, kind of spreading the word on, hey, we did a great job at the beginning, but we got to keep it rolling.
Keep it going.
We got to keep it going. You know how it goes in these type of things. It's the follow through. It takes time to find the cure, and so trying to keep that awareness up, trying to keep it rolling, and hopefully we can do a good job with it.
Appreciate you, brother.
Cam, you're the best.
Man, listen, hey, before we get out of here, you gotta lock in with me. Can you follow instructions? Can you take coaching?
I am.
All right, here we go.
Coachable.
One hand out. When I say all together, you're gonna say one love.
Okay.
All right, one finger, one pinky, one thumb, all together.
All love.
One love.
Oh, one love. My bad.
Oh,
no,
man,
I can't.
I'm
uncoachable.
Guy.
I'm uncoachable. One love.
Appreciate you, bro.
Cam, you're the best. Ever since I'm
Welcome to 4th and 1. Well, I always got it done bringing facts by the time before the rising of the sun. But this ain't me in the shotgun. This me in front of TV having a whole lot of fun. Peggy, pay attention. You
What's
still
up? I'm good. Put me in the game, Coach.
Wake up, Peggy. Damn, you ain't been talking to me, bro. We had the Super Bowl, man. It's game time.
Man. I got you. But we got a great guest to talk to you.
Talk to me.
First round draft pick, Mr. Duval in the house. Trayvon Walker. What's going on, brother?
I can't call it, man. Just here trying to make some connections, you know. Keep it simple and sweet.
Hey, do that. But let me tell you something. You may not have even known this. My younger brother was at Auburn. And we would have this banter while he was at Auburn. He was like, yo, bro, I'm just playing on special teams. He was like, bro, we got UGA this week, bro. It's a motherfucker there, bro. He's swollen in a bitch. I don't know why they got a D lineman. You know, it was like a wedge buster, some shit like that. Bro, he got me. I said, nah, but how did he get you? He said, bro, this shit is embarrassing.
No.
He got me, bro. And you know Kalen, bro, he's like a Marine, bro. He like hard body. He was like, bro, I don't know who the hell Walker is, but he flatlined me, bro.
He walked me down.
He walked me down. Oh, damn, kickoff, bro. And I was like, damn, bro, my brother, dog.
I had to, man. That's part of the business. That was my freshman year, too, so I'm just trying to get on the field, bro.
Sweater beans. Your experience, bro, in SEC, dog. Tell me about it.
I love it. Like, I had fun. I met a lot of people. I felt like it set me up for the career path that I'm on right now. You know what I'm saying? It put me opened up a lot of doors for me and just showed me the ropes of how to get things done that I want to get done.
Absolutely. I think it's important, too, bro, that I mentioned this. You came out of high school in what year?
2019.
2019. That was pre-NIL, correct?
Yeah, like 2 years before.
This whole situation right now where you see like NIL athletes and they making the bag or this, that, and the third, like what would you kind of say in regards to, you know, the athletes that's coming into Georgia, UGA, the Auburns, the Alabamas, the Tennessee, Power 5 universities?
I just have to say mainly being in the position that I'm in now, like the NIL is definitely going to test your loyalty for the game of football, like the love for the game of football. And you just got to stay true to like the reason why you doing it. Like obviously it's for the money to help put your family in a better position.
Correct.
But just for this younger generation, they send a lot of money a lot faster now. So you just got to stay true to you and true to why you doing what you're doing.
For sure. First pick, what you get?
Yes, sir. Man, I got about 40 something, like right at 37.
A little slight, little
something. Little something.
What you do?
First thing I did, built my mom and dad a crib, same lot, just got a couple acres on across the street, right across from my old house. That's mainly it. Got me one whip before pre-draft, man. Yeah. And I really just been chilling. Like, I'm big on investing. I'm pretty sure you know Derek Lewis.
D-Lou.
That's my guy. So I'm big on investing. That's my guy. That's my guy. He talk about you all the time.
Man, bro, he made me a lot of money and still making me a lot of money, bro.
Oh, definitely. I rely on him for a lot of my things. I'm big on real estate.
It makes sense.
So he's definitely showing me the right path for that. So
yeah,
I'm very thankful.
I think really, bro, for you is free game. The Jags is in that transition phase. Y'all was figuring it out this year. You know what I'm saying? It's like, okay, Trevor Lawrence, I think 2 years ago, like he felt like he belonged. You know what I'm saying? Obviously this year it was like, okay, I belong too. Now I'm trying to go from that guy to the guy.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Where now you're not getting just local recognition, you're getting like national recognition. You know what I'm saying? But it's the sustainability of that. You feel me?
Yeah.
And really, I can't remember Jacksonville really being kind of notable defensively.
2018, probably.
That Jalen Ramsey year.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But you guys, bro, very opportunistic, scrappy. You know what I'm saying?
It's definitely that. I just say we got to put out, like, we got all the pieces that we need. Like, we really don't need to go out doing a lot of search. Obviously, this year, you know, a lot of guys, free agency and stuff like that. But I feel like we had, for the past 2 years that I've been there, we had the pieces that we need. It's just a fact of us coming together and, you know what I'm saying, not just being like, oh, we just the old Jaguars that, you know, teams come in here be like, oh, we finna run all over the Jaguars. Sure. We knew, so.
No, it's a different type of team. It's a different type of team because even when I went to the Carolina Panthers, like the Panthers was like a joke.
Yeah.
You know, it was like a homecoming game. You dig what I'm saying? And then all of a sudden, you go with like, no, bro, like we really here. It takes the unity of that locker room to kind of lock in. Who's been like an OG for you to get that transition off the field as well as on the field?
I say Josh Allen. First and foremost, he's a family-oriented guy, which speaks a lot for me because I'm very big on family. And then on the field, like we play the same position. He had some years. He started off hot his rookie year. He made his Pro Bowl. Then he got hurt a little bit. So ebbs and flows of the game. So I felt like I could kind of relate to him, and he gave me a lot of free game that a lot of veterans don't reach out and do.
No, for sure.
So
and garner that, bro, because when you blink, it's gonna be like year 6, Year 6 gonna turn into 10, and you're gonna be like, damn.
It's already going by fast.
It's already going.
These 2 years flew by.
But these OGs, like, bro, now folks is gonna be looking at you like, bro, that's Trey, bro.
Most definitely.
You know what I'm saying? And don't withhold information.
Right.
That's one of the things, like, for me, you can never, you hear a lot of shit about Cam, and ain't nothing got to do with football. You know what I'm saying? It ain't nothing that, like, damn, bro, Cam was an asshole as a teammate. It was one of them situations like, nah, hey, my boy, twin, man, bring your ass over here. Nah, we don't do that, bro. Like, man, pick up the trash, man. Learn people's names, dog. You know what I'm saying? It's just like the small things that go a big thing. Matter of fact, bro, hey, Rook, hey, come here, bro. Everybody want Popeyes. Get everybody 6 biscuits. Here go the money, take my whip. Like, those small little things that I had to learn and observe because nobody taught me that.
Right.
I was just like, that's what the hood taught me.
Learning
you
on
know
the
what
go.
I'm saying? Like, it's just like, bro, that's the neighborhood dope boy. You know what I'm saying? It's just like I see how he move and like boom. And I applied that into business. So when I was in the locker room, it was just like that same thing. It's like folks looking at you like the OG, like you the dictator. Like now you're going into that phase of your career where you're running the team meeting room. Hey, rookie, get up. You know what I'm saying? Like all these different things.
And that's one of the talks that I have had with my GM recently, you know what I'm saying, the exit meeting not too long ago. Just having that talk with him, I just feel more comfortable going upstairs into that different type of environment instead of the locker room, being able to voice my opinion and just be the leader that I know I can be. That's what I was at Georgia. So now I'm learning more in the league and I'm steady growing. So just time to wrap it up now.
My last question, the next question is, what does the Jacksonville Jaguars have to do to get to that next step for success?
I just say we mainly have to stick together and know what we are there for. We know that we have the talent. Like, there's nothing with the talent. It's just we just got to go handle business. Like we every team that we played, Kansas City Chiefs, from the 49ers to the Ravens. Once we was on those big stages, we just got to stand up and own the moment. We know we're a good team, regardless of the opponent that we playing. We just got to go handle business like we know we can.
For sure. You're originally from where, bro?
I'm from Georgia. Middle Georgia. Thomaston, Georgia.
That's who else from there?
You got Bud from down that way.
Bud Dupree.
Okay.
That ain't TD. TD ain't down there, is it?
TD from Macon. Yep.
That
TD from Macon.
That's James Brown.
Okay.
You got you a couple guys from down that way.
Yeah.
That's what's up. All right, so both of y'all, #1 overall picks. Real quick, just quick. What is some of the biggest, I guess, pressures that's come with being the #1 overall picks?
Well, it's different for me being a quarterback in a defensive pick. Well, you answer that.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
I'd say for me, obviously, it's just being the #1 pick, you're going to be held to a high standard.
Yeah.
As soon as you come in, like, I'm 22 years old coming into the NFL. Like, obviously, I still have a lot to improve on. There's a lot of things that I don't know what's going to go on or how it's going to transition. But I feel like, for me, the most pressure that I had was just living up to the expectations. Like, I know the type of player I can be, but I also know it did take a little time for me to get comfortable and just get my feet wet. You know what I'm saying? And just go out there and play freely.
I think really for me, bro, it was everybody looking. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's him?
Yeah.
How is it? You know what I'm saying?
Eyes
Especially like
always
with
on
my aura, it was why he gotta, you know what I'm saying? Rather than just saying, bro, just come fuck with me, bro. Like, I ain't gonna bite you, you know what I mean? And a lot of cats, old and young, they just assume a lot. And that be the thing as a high profile player where not even on the field, it could just be like, you know, they don't talk to you. They don't look at you because it's the respect. It's so much respect that it'd be like, damn, bro, like, it's Friday. We ain't got nothing to do. I'm in the city.
Fact.
You know,
Go turn up. Fact.
You know what I'm saying? It's shit. But on the field, I think it was that, you know, from the quarterback, it was like, dang, he skipped the ball?
Yeah.
The #1 pick, what you mean?
It's always something. It's like, always something.
You only got 3 sacks? You the #1? You ain't got no sack? Like, what do we pick? You know what I'm saying? It's that. You feel that. And even if the competitor in me, even if I didn't hear it, I was in my own head. You know what I'm saying? So, what else you got for us, Ped?
Man, I got a few questions for y'all. that you can queue up for them.
Here we go. Questionable calls of the week. Let's see what we got, Brendan. Woo! True or false? No Alabama draft pick has scored a point in the Super Bowl.
I had to say false. Just for the simple fact it's Bama.
Survey says no Alabama player has ever scored a touchdown. Some would say Jalen Hurts.
Do that so they
Oklahoma.
not count?
Tighten up, man. Come on, bro.
Okay.
When they said da-na-na-na-na-na-na-na, it was like from the University of Oklahoma. It didn't say from the.
That's crazy though to even think about. Just because it's Alabama, they got so many players in the league, bro.
Since we talking about Bama, y'all both Georgia boys from the SEC. Give me the top three. Obviously, I'm going to say the SEC first, but give me the top three divisions in college football now.
SEC.
Number one for sure.
No, like that's all three. Every conference want to be the SEC. Hey,
that's definitely what it's getting to, though, for sure.
Let me tell you this. You seen the Georgia-Florida game.
Oh, yeah.
That was your first
one of the livest games ever.
First experience to Jacksonville Stadium.
Yep.
Right? When you had your first game, were you disappointed?
I wouldn't say I was disappointed just because I already knew what I was coming into. I knew it was one of the worst teams. I've never really, as a player, I never really heard about Jacksonville fan base for real because obviously they're not winning. So it kind of was a surprise, but I know nothing was going to match the college atmosphere, even the Georgia-Florida atmosphere.
Are y'all really,
It's like that different.
No, bro.
It's definitely that different.
Because he tell me this all the time, bro, like, the SEC, bro, it's different, bro. Like,
it's definitely different. It's a different animal from the crowd, from the physicality, just every aspect.
On the field post.
Like,
man, I was so shocked. I was so shocked, bro, when I first got into the league, and they told me, it was like, yo, OGs was like telling me, it's different phases of it. Preseason, the first preseason game is going to feel like the excitement. You know what I'm saying? You got the fan fest. Like, that's the excitement, but it's not going to be feel. The first couple of weeks, that's when you're going to feel that pulse. It's like, oh, because everybody undefeated. You know what I'm saying? Once you start going like 0-2 or 2-0, all right, cool. In the middle part, like from week 4 to about week 10, it's going to be all predicated if you guys have a playoff push or not. Once you start having a playoff push, it's a different trajectory and energy in your stadium. If you're a good team, you're going to see it start inclining. If you're a bad team, it's a wash. When you get into the playoffs, though, bro,
that's different. They travel too. That's what makes it so different.
The only thing that just challenges the SEC, because like that feeling, like like damn, bro, like. I gotta tighten my shit up. You feel? That's the only playoff football.
All eyes on you.
Only one that gives you that type of feel, like, bro.
It's all on the line.
It's all on the line.
Yeah.
Motherfucking the Super Bowl. It's a different type of coverage, bro.
So y'all both are like first, right? I just from my side, obviously I haven't played in the league, but what hits harder? That first check from the league or the first snap that you take in the league? Like, you sit there like, damn.
I really don't even think that's a real question. Like, you know what I'm saying? Coming from where I come from, I'm a small town country boy. Obviously, it's the money. Like, I don't even know how to count it that much. So you feel me? Like, obviously, it's the money, but it's still that first snap as well, too, bro.
Man, listen, bro. Fuck that snap.
That's real though.
It's about the bands, dog. Cause now that was the first time in my life, but it was like Pale Grant on crack.
Most definitely.
You know, when that Pale
Super
Grant came
steroid.
in, it was just like, oh man, it's just like the level of comfort that you had, like.
Lee.
I've been telling y'all refresh that app just to make sure it's right.
I stared at it for probably like, I took it in for about a good 7 minutes for real. I'm just sitting on my balcony in Florida, Jacksonville. I'm just sitting on my balcony. I took it all in. I'm staring at it for like 7 minutes. I remember my mom, she first called me with the information. She's like, just go check your bank account, because, you know, I keep my mom over all that. Like, that's my secretary. I don't feel like she'll never do nothing like that. But so I'm just looking like, man, Mom, I really don't even know how to count it this much for real. So, shit, bro, it was crazy to me just to be able to take care of my people and finally be able to do what set out my dream to do.
Man, listen, bro. I'm going to give you the wise words of what Michael Jordan told me, bro. Keep the main thing the main thing. Everything get better.
Got to. You go out, take care of yourself, and then.
I'm telling you. While you can, because I can't go back unless somebody give me an opportunity. But while you can, make sure that you got Super Bowl energy, not Pro Bowl energy.
I don't really care for Pro Bowl, to be honest. I want to be on the first team.
Super Bowl energy perpetuates the locker room. It's like, bro, hey, dog, that's not right, bro. Hey, man, the meeting started at 7:45, not 7:44. Like you getting in at 7:44? No, bro, like
pushing it.
Cover your ends, you know what I'm saying? Don't leave no crumbs, you know what I'm saying? So all these different things, bro, once you align, give back to your community, and Duval making, you know what I'm saying, you'll never do no wrong for people's eyes. That's for me, like, call me what you want.
For real. Can't say I ain't did my part.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's some folks riding for me, bro. And with that being said, bro, thank you, bro.
Yes, sir. I really do appreciate you.
As we end things here at 4th&1.
Come on, man.
Can you follow instructions?
Most definitely.
One hand out. When I say all together, you're going to say one love. Make sense? One finger, one pinky, one thumb, all together.
One love.
One love. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be right back for this brief pause for the cause. You did.
Come on, huh?
Welcome to 4th&1, well, I always got it done, bringing facts about the time before the rising of the sun. This ain't me in the shotgun, this me in French TV. Coach Locke, having a whole lot of fun. What's good with you?
What's up, C1? CN1?
You did? Peggy! Let me give you an interesting fact about this young man right here. And why he ain't get his just due. I don't feel like. Give me your resume, young man.
My resume. I'm the head football coach at the University of Maryland.
No. Before that, we're going to get to all that.
Okay. I was working backwards. Prior to that, I was the offensive coordinator at Alabama.
Did y'all do numbers?
We did okay. We did some numbers.
Well, what's okay? Because you're trying to be modest and you're trying to
I
be
don't know. To be honest, I just know we did everything but win the big one at the end. But I had three pretty good quarterbacks, Tua Tagovailoa, Jalen Hurts. Had a bunch of receivers, Waddle, Judy, Ruggs, Smitty.
Right.
They all known. I had like a bunch of running backs, Josh Jacobs, Damian Harris, Brian Robinson, Najee Harris. A really talented group. Tight ends, Irv Smith.
And now, head football coach at the University of Maryland.
Yeah.
Is it true what they say back in your Alabama days that they used to play paper, scissors, rock for the route?
So I had what was called a touch chart, where going into a game, each player knew how many times I was going to try to get them the ball based on how they practiced. If you were a receiver, you had a bunch of drops, a bunch of busts all week long, you probably weren't going to get a bunch of touches. And so it became really competitive to get touches, because the one thing I found as a coordinator, that if your best player touches the ball enough, and I think you know a little bit about this,
for sure,
that if the best player touches the ball, you'll put up numbers.
For sure. And
so, I kind of tracked how many times I wanted certain guys to get the ball. And, there's a reason that Josh Jacobs, who some people thought was the third tailback,
right,
because you had Damian who started, Najee who played, but he got drafted in the first round, and Damian got drafted in the third round. And it wasn't because Damian wasn't a good player, but it's when you get touches. When Josh got his touches, he took advantage of those opportunities.
For sure. I think really where you are in this space of head coaching, what's the biggest misconception being a coordinator and being a head coach?
I say this, I'm here for the coalition, the National Coalition for Minority Football Coaches. There's a reason I'm here for Radio Row, my part-time job. I'm trying to help minorities get opportunities to be head coaches.
Right.
Whether you're in college or whether you're in the NFL, and I think you would appreciate this, players need and want lion tamers. They want people that can hold them accountable, people that's going to tell them the truth even if it hurts. And that's one of the strengths that I think I have as a head coach, is the ability to kind of be a lion tamer, where I heard Jay-Z say the other day, he said, I get nervous when I tell the truth. Sometimes, well, the truth is that we got some coaches now that are doing it that are real X's and O guys, and X's and O's are good, but
right. Relatability.
You got to be able to get the guys to play hard, execute, and all those things. And the only way you do it is by having accountability.
I think that's a fact. That's a Snapple fact. And to add to that, I says it's relatability, right? Mm-hmm. It's not the ones that's trying to change me. Don't try to change me. It's relate to me.
Meet you where you at.
Meet me where I'm at, and just to know how to speak my language. Because I can tell you this as a coach. Some coaches are rah-rah guys. Some coaches are like, listen, business associate. You know what I'm saying? Like, they carry their coaching style like a business. Yeah. Be at meetings all the time. They're not going to do all the extra texting. That's just not who they are. You know what I'm saying? You got some corny coaches. You got some cool coaches that aren't good actual coaches. Good coaches, right. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, there's a fine mix. I think when you build your roster of coaches, right, the thing that you have to take into place in your position, can they recruit?
Can they recruit? Can they develop? And can they manage? I tell every coach on my staff that if you do those three things, you might be able to do two really well and maybe one not so well. I'm going to work with you to build that up, just like you do as a skill as a football player. Right. You got to build up your weaknesses. But every coach is responsible for recruiting to his position or his area, managing the players under his position group, keep them out my office, keep them off lists, deal with those issues, and then develop them for the next level. And if you recruit, manage, and develop, you'll have a job. You don't have to ever worry about having a job.
Yes, sir. I think really, too, when you're talking about minorities and opportunities, one of the biggest kind of drop-offs, too, in the NFL for a long time has been minorities in backup roles. Mm-hmm. See what I'm saying? When I think about it, I see Tyrod Taylor, Teddy Bridgewater. So my guy, he was in Miami. But a handful of guys. You don't see the Charlie Batches like you see a Derek Anderson. You know what I'm saying? And Derek's my guy, but I'm just using him as a Caucasian example. How would you answer, how can we be better at that? You know, just placement and opportunity.
And that's really what the coalition, when I started the coalition in 2020, it started, I grew up in what was called the Black Coaches Association. And coaches like John Thompson, Nolan Richardson, George Raveling, John Chaney. On the basketball side, we've always been well represented. Mm-hmm. And during the era of me growing up, the late 80s in high school, you know, we had Prop 48, Prop 42, and Coach Thompson and those guys where they had to meet certain SAT requirements, and they stood up for those causes. And the Black Coaches Association was formed to basically champion, be an advocate for black coaches. Well, I just took that same type of organization, but I made it football-centric. Yeah. Because when you look at football, football is where the money is. It's the money pit in college, and it's the money in the NFL. It's the highest grossing revenue sport. Well, basketball is represented with minority coaches and leadership. Sure. Baseball, former baseball players, most managers are former baseball players. Yeah. In hockey, most of their coaches are former players. Well, for as many minorities that have played the game of football, why is it we're lacking in the minority leadership at the top?
In the most dominant minority sport.
And so what I've tried to do, instead of just coming up with problems, I wanted to come up with solutions. I'm a solution-based guy. So during the pandemic, when we dealt with racial inequity and all these things, I called Mike Tomlin. I said, Mike T, we came into business together. I said, we're back on the back nine of our careers. I used to be the young coach. Now I got this gray beard and look like a black Santa Claus. Yeah. I said, we're on the back nine, bro, and this thing ain't getting no better. We got to do something or find a way to create a foundation to lead the game better. And I still believe that the most value you'll ever create for yourself is when you do something for others or a cause bigger than your own. That's where you get those good feelings inside of you. Yeah. And so with Mike T's help, and then I got Nick Saban on board, Bill Polian, Rick Smith. We created the National Coalition for Minority Football Coaches, and now our job is to champion and advocate to help get us opportunities. Not tell you who to hire, but tell you that we got some guys that can do the job. And if you look at the NFL, just filled 4 jobs with minorities. Antonio Pierce here in Vegas. I like that. Gerard up in New England. You got Raheem recycled over there in Atlanta. And then David Canales in Carolina is a minority coach. And the one thing that jumps out about, or the common denominator is, all these organizations have familiarity with these coaches.
Right.
Raheem worked under Arthur Blank as the D coordinator. Antonio was here as an assistant, and they got to know him. It's something about getting to know. Gerard played for New England.
Correct.
D'Amico Ryan was drafted by Houston, and he's
played
leading
in
them.
Texas.
So it's not that people aren't hiring us because of our ethnicity. They're hiring us because they don't know us.
Right.
See, you've been in the room with those owners because you were the quarterback.
Yes, sir.
And so you have relationships. Well, it's about getting to know people, and through the coalition, we've created this academy where we pair up-and-coming coordinators with athletic directors for a mentorship program for a course of 2 years. We saw Marcus Freeman, who came through the academy, get the Notre Dame job. Sharon Moore just got the Michigan job. He's in our academy presently, and so we're doing some good stuff, but we still got a lot of work to do in terms of getting it out that we've got minority coaches that are capable of doing the job as leaders.
Absolutely. Man, Coach, appreciate you, bro. Now, as we end things here, one hand out.
Oh, one hand out, okay.
Follow instructions. Are you coachable, Coach?
I'm very coachable. But
say less.
Yeah.
When I say all together, you're going to say one love. Make sense?
I got you.
One finger, one pinky, one thumb, all together, one love. There you go. Right. We'll be right back for a brief pause for the cause. Welcome to 4th and 1. Well, I always got it done. Bringing facts by the ton before the rising of the sun. But this ain't me in the shotgun. It's me in front of the TV. Whole lot of Peggy.
I'm here.
Fun.
I'm here.
Wake your ass up, Peg.
I'm good, bro.
Who we got today, Peg?
Man, we got social media sensation.
Huh?
YouTube extraordinaire.
Huh?
And guess what? Hold up.
Huh?
Got a new teammate tomorrow on the flag football game.
He my receiver?
It's me. That's all
Let me see them damn hands, boy.
Damn.
This is some question marks.
Somebody throw a ball right
It's
now.
no. It's looking highly skeptical.
Let me tell you something.
Talk to me.
Just don't throw the ball like extremely hard. Like I ain't no real NFL receiver.
I know.
You know what I'm saying? Just take a little of that spin off of it. Just
Nah, bit, bruh.
What you mean? Nah, you the quarterback or the receiver. We gotta have communication.
All that good football up in in Baylor and Waco.
Oh my God.
They ain't teach you how to catch football.
Not from an NFL quarterback.
Now take me through this though.
What's up?
The content that you create, bro, is amazing.
Appreciate it.
When was that first time you said, "Oh, I got something"?
Man, I'm not gonna lie to you. I feel like right when I started YouTube, because I was already watching my favorite YouTubers at the time, which was like Hot Damn My Rock and stuff. Shout out to him, by the way. I felt like I could do the same. You know what I'm saying? I got a lot of confidence in myself. So right when I was like already starting, I was like, I feel like these videos will hit eventually once I get a little bit better.
For sure.
So the first one, I mean, we was making like it was some sorry videos. It was just me and one of them, the cameraman right now, which is Vashon Harris. But them was sorry. They was sorry.
But hold up. For content creators, what makes it sorry?
What makes it sorry to me, like our angles and stuff, like it was like 3-second pauses before cutting to the next scene and stuff. Like our editing was very poor at the time. But you know, that all got better within the next like 10, 15 videos. I feel like today, you know, people expect to be one of the best right from the start. But you know, back in the day when I was starting, like I feel old for saying it. Like, back in the day, like it was like less people doing like content on the internet. So like we had the time to build it and actually, you know, be like, oh, we're not that good
Learn.
at this, not that good at that. But you know, nowadays where everybody perfect on social media, they ain't got that much time to be working.
Man, you got Peg?
No, I just want to make sure you're speaking.
Yeah. Oh, speaking to the. Oh, my fault.
No, one thing that I like understand about real creators, they pay attention to their art. They pay attention to their craft. They pay attention to the algorithm. And obviously, I heard this from, who was it? Mr. Beast. Going viral is a skill.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I agree.
It's not just like, I just went viral. It's like, no, bro, like it's an art to dropping content at a certain amount of time when it's hot, very controversial, subjective, but it gets people's reaction and makes people feel a certain type of way. A lot of what you do is to fun-loving, like, oh my God, obviously the LeBron. You know what I'm saying? Like, how do you draw inspiration to your craft?
How do I draw inspiration? Well, first of all, everything that we make videos on, we're fans of. You know what I'm saying? So basketball, I grew up watching basketball. You know what I'm saying? Video games, I grew up playing video games.
Right.
Anime, I grew up watching anime. TV shows, movies, music, all this stuff. I won't make nothing on something I'm not truly a fan of.
Wow.
You know, so I feel like that already, or somebody in our group is not a fan of.
Yeah.
I feel like that already connects us so much to the art. And in general, I'm a movie lover, a TV show lover. So,
cold.
You know what I'm saying?
Whoa.
What you mean?
Whoa.
What that mean?
You're cooking with grease. Talk to him, Cam.
Top 3 series of all time.
Top 3 series? TV series.
TV series.
All right, I'm only going live action because they're
Talk to me.
going to say Game of Thrones.
What?
Yeah, Game of Thrones, I said it. They only had a sorry ending. Game of Thrones is the top 3 series
I like
of all
the ending,
time.
though. I like the ending.
Okay, I don't like the ending.
Because, hold on.
Without spoiling.
Hold on. Are you talking about the new one or the?
The old one. The old Game of Thrones,
Okay.
not the House of Dragons one.
You like the House of Dragons?
Yeah, I like it. It's just not top 3 right now. You ain't like it?
I loved it.
Oh, okay.
I just hate. For me, I get out of the phase of everybody that's popping. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm the type of guy that goes back and watches it now. That ain't nobody got the tweets and the this and the
For
spoiler alerts and all that. Game of Thrones is my top tier for sure.
Okay, bet.
I'm a Lannister, bro.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Lannister, wait, they kind of.
No, I pay my dets.
That's hard. I respect it.
Keep
Got
going.
2 more.
I'm more of a Stark, you feel me? But go ahead. You said what?
Arya. Face sad.
All right, you said top 3.
Yep.
I think I'm gonna give it to Breaking Bad. I love Breaking Bad, and I would have said
Heisenberg.
Ozark sold the end to me.
Hey, Wi-Fi lit right now.
we in there.
Wi-Fi.
We in there.
See, he can't relate.
I can't.
See,
Why? What?
Because I like rom-coms. I watch.
no, he
Like
like.
Yeah, boy. That's
I'm
wrong with it.
I really
connected.
do this. I'm not
We
playing. I really
connected.
do this. I really
Okay,
do this.
you know what I'm saying?
Like, I watch rom-coms
We
too.
hitched up,
There is
bro.
no genre I don't watch. I'm gonna just keep it a book.
He be giving me a hard time because like,
Nah,
what the hell do you watch, Peggy?
Nah.
I said, shit, I like a good rom-com.
Yeah, go
No.
rom-com.
But he got to get outside of his norm though, cause he gonna black it up.
Oh.
He gonna empire it up. He gonna ghost it.
Oh,
You know
you
what
one
I'm
of
saying?
them.
He
I'm
one of
one
them.
of them.
Oh, okay.
He
I
one of
respect
them.
it, but like you gotta expand your
You
horizon.
gotta expand your
I got
palate.
my palate. Okay.
You gotta
bro,
expand
like,
your
that's
palate.
Come on.
But he put me on a few shows. I'm not even gonna lie.
Oh, okay.
Now I
Vikings
told him
was one.
about about Game of Thrones.
Yes, Game of
I
Thrones.
told him about another one though too. What was it?
Since we talking black, The Wire. You know what I'm saying?
I didn't have the patience for The Wire,
But
bro.
the Vikings was a good one
It was
too, though.
almost like Sopranos. Like when you
Oh,
go
yeah.
back, when you go back and you watch The Sopranos, and you look at like in this realm of editing and this realm of like
It's too
film,
slow.
it's like. It's just
I
like
agree.
hold on,
Yeah,
I can't like my brain. I
sound
can't
effects
stop
package,
laughing. Succession.
I haven't watched it. I know the HBO show Succession. I have not watched it though.
I would say Succession. I'm a big documentary guy.
I just was watching a documentary, American Nightmare. That's the new one on Netflix. I just was watching it.
I hate that
straight.
Griselda.
The
I did
Griselda
watch
slap.
that Griselda.
Griselda.
I'm watching Griselda right now. That mug
Griselda
hard.
slap.
That mug is hard.
Griselda. No,
Yeah.
I think they left a lot of meat on the table though. And
On
the
Griselda?
yeah, for sure. I get a lot of business inspiration. I said this before with drug kingpins.
Yeah.
So I have been done seen who she was and what she was in Cocaine Cowboys. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of her narrative was kind of catered to her being the victim.
Yeah.
Like she was a ruthless person, you know what I'm saying? And the first scene, how they said there's only one man that I feared on earth, and it was a woman, Pablo Escobar. You know what I'm saying? Like that was the one. You don't get to that fate by always being the victim. It's one of those situations. There was one time, there was a scene. Hold on, where you at?
I am on episode 4.
Oh no, I can't say that.
Don't
Yet.
even, don't
I can't do that.
Please don't.
No, but her story was something that I felt like they could have stretched out longer. You know what I'm saying? And really told the making of Griselda. I don't think they did a good job with doing that. Because the scene started off with her, what was it?
Getting shot.
Her husband.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I wanted to get to before that. Like what
was she doing to become good?
Yeah.
Okay,
her
I
family
understand
dynamic.
that.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like that's the psychologist in me. I studied sociology in school, but like those are the things I really had. Like, where you come from?
Yeah.
You know, was your mom around? Who was the most impactful person in your life that you kind of? It was that friend that switched up on her.
Yeah.
But she held her accountable. At the end of the day, I'll tell you this. Give me 3 characters that you relate to in series drama. So I give you one for me. The Imp in Game of Thrones.
Okay.
I relate to him. He's a survivor.
Yeah.
In
He really is.
any
Yeah,
situation, he made it from. It's not a lot of people who made it from season 1 to season 7.
Yeah.
So that's one.
hard.
For me, you give me 3 characters in TV shows, films, or movies that you relate to the most.
TV shows, films, and movies. I've never even thought of who I relate to the most. That's crazy, because I just be watching for like the story and everything like that. There's a few people I feel like, I hate to use this, but The Dark Knight. All right, so in Dark Knight, Christopher Nolan movie. I know you're a movie watcher. My fault. No, I was talking to you like you wasn't a movie. I know you felt offended. My fault. Sorry.
Bro, that's like top 3.
Yeah, I know. That's top 3.
That's one of them like, man, Friday
that's
afternoons.
my favorite movie ever. Yeah. So that's why I went to it first.
First off, the Joker was dropping some gems.
On my life he was.
Bro, dropping some
on my life he was.
gems. Like
I will never. I swear to you.
he hit his eye. What doesn't kill you makes you stranger.
Really in there.
You know what I'm saying? It's just one of them. Like, but the all-time Batman. I'm sorry for stepping on your toes, but the all-time Batman quote, not from Dark Knight. It came from Bane.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I already know what you're talking about.
You was born in the dark. No, I was born in the dark. You merely adopted the dark.
He was speaking
by it.
Yeah, that man was talking.
Yeah.
That man was talking.
Go ahead. No, I was just trying to dive in because y'all was talking about villains, Batman, Joker. Obviously.
Hold on. Let him finish. Let him finish. You said so in Dark Knight.
Yeah.
Who? He was giving his three characters that he relate to the most.
Oh yeah. I was gonna say in Dark Knight. This a random one, but low key Harvey Dent, in my opinion, he was like
Two-Face.
Yeah, cause look, he was trying to be a hero. He really was trying to do it the legit way, be a good guy.
Yeah.
They turned that man evil.
Turned him.
Hey, bro.
They turned that man evil.
Hey,
That was a
bro.
good one.
But the messaging.
You talking out?
Hey, he dropping some. Hey, but the messaging behind that what makes a great movie.
Facts.
It was like live. Either die a hero or live to see yourself become a villain.
Yeah.
I relate to that.
They got some gems
relate
in
to
there,
that,
bro.
'cause I
Hey,
feel like-
bro, I like this. I just need a cigar right now.
The
Like
Wi-Fi
yeah.
Nah, man. I really
So
think
Harvey
that-
Dent.
I don't know if you cuss. You cuss.
No,
Yeah,
fuck
yeah,
that.
Fuck that. Fuck that.
No, I was about to say I really fuck with that you a movie watch, TV show watch.
No, like,
and
for
you
sure.
analyze that shit.
No, for sure.
Like, I really respect that.
But it's the creative in me though,
Yeah.
and like my team, everybody that you're seeing right here, bro. Like it's the quality.
Yeah.
It's like, yo, how is the setup? I'm looking around, drawing inspiration. Like, no, that light has to be here, and it's always getting better.
Yeah.
It's like editing videos, and it's like, okay, our biggest thing that we had on our social. Brendan runs our social media, and I'm like, yo, should we have a kind of finisher at the end of the, like, no, it's going to mess up watch time in our algorithm. So I'm like, okay, cool. Like, let's not do that. Like, being a perfectionist in your craft is not just something where you're just posting a picture like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that shit's so late. It's lazy.
Yeah.
But yeah, number 2 is who?
Damn. I forgot I was on.
Yeah, Harvey Dent won.
Look.
All right, I got Harvey Dent 1. Let me think. Somebody else I like is from a TV series, Ozark. I like Marty, the main character, because he tries to solve everything. Like, and I've never seen him stress one time in that whole
Where
series.
y'all get this motherfucker from, bro?
He
He
be
in his
really
pocket.
calm and collected. So when something go crazy around him,
He's a diffuser.
Yeah.
He's a diffuser.
Yeah.
It's like, I want to get ahead of the problem. And it's like, whoa, don't do. Yeah.
I really like that about him. That's a quality I try to bring out of myself. You know what I'm saying? So like when I'm dealing with some creative situation where like, cause I'm like a director, and I write TV shows and I direct them too. So I'm like, when I'm directing, it's always a lot of problems.
Mm-hmm. Talking to Mike, yeah.
Oh, my fault.
Yeah. When I'm get up on my bad, brother.
Yeah, my fault. No, it's all good. When I'm directing, it's always a lot of problems. So in order to solve the problems, you gotta think pretty rationally, regardless of how crazy the problem may be. So I feel like that's why I relate to Marty when he's trying to solve the problems in Ozark.
Marty, Harvey, who's the third?
Oh man, who's the third?
Hey, I'm thoroughly pleased though.
With those two, yeah, hey, appreciate that.
Thoroughly pleased.
Who's the third? I gotta go through some. I want to say I'm about to pick a villain, because I gotta have the third person as a villain.
Talk to me.
A very ruthless villain. Who is it? Who the?
You about to tell me?
I'm gonna go with this. No cap. Thanos. That's my last. I'm gonna go with Thanos because Thanos wasn't just out here being completely wild, right? Thanos had a reason for the.
Who is this?
Thanos from Avengers.
Avengers, yep.
Okay.
Avengers Endgame.
No, I don't.
So, one thing that I like about Thanos is that, first of all, he defeated all the heroes that everybody thought couldn't be defeated, right? And when he defeated them, he was teaching them as he was fighting them. Okay? He was like, hey, like he told Iron Man, like, basically, like, I respect you so much for putting up a good fight. I'm only gonna destroy half of humanity, not the full humanity that I came to destroy.
I'm gonna help you out.
So I'm gonna just disappear half of y'all. I think that's hard, just from a
he know he
perspective.
Good. He know he good.
You know what I'm saying? And I feel like I couldn't think of my other really super in-depth characters, so I had to go Thanos because I was like, he one of my. I messed with him. He was one of the top villains.
Yeah.
So.
I'm gonna try you real quick.
Go ahead.
You seen Peaky Blinders?
Peaky Blinders? I have not watched that series yet. And I'm literally about to start it. Like, Peaky Blinders and Succession is my next series, no cap.
Bro.
So when you said Succession, I was like, damn it. I was right there.
Bro, Thomas Shelby, Peaky Blinders. That's my second one because he's the second brother. I'm the middle son, right? And he was the leader of his family, you feel me? And for him, he was the thinker.
Yeah.
A lot of people see me as a brute, but I'm really a thinker.
Yeah.
It's like, no, hold on. How are we going to execute this plan? And I'm willing to be as subtle or as bold to get what I need.
I respect that.
You see what I'm saying? It's just like, yo, if you mean to tell me, like, bro, we got to walk across here, we can get to that destination, but you telling me that we going to walk around there? Like, my method is I'd rather apologize than ask for permission.
Okay.
I respect that.
You know what I'm saying?
And that's how you get anywhere in life, low key. In my opinion,
I'm not asking.
Yeah, you can't ask.
Excuse me, sir. Sir.
He lives by that code.
I'm sorry. I'm here though.
Yeah.
Thank you. It won't happen again.
But you there though.
I'm there.
He lives by his code.
So
I'm like, Cam, don't do it. Don't do it. I'm out.
Just to go off of that real quick. In Hollywood, all right, like trying to make a movie. I feel like I just been like going through it, like everybody just telling me what to do, really.
Yeah.
Low key. That's how it was for the last like few years. I had to realize in Hollywood, they just sell you lies. You know what I'm saying? They just sell you dreams. Literally the whole time, like, oh yeah, you're one of the best, blah, blah, blah. You should get a TV show, and this is this. And then you get to the point, and then everybody just stops communicating.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I was like, oh, maybe that just happened once. Then it happened twice. Then it happened 3 times. And I said, oh, I'm done. I'm done asking y'all.
Yeah.
Now I'm finna just be myself in every meeting. I'm finna be myself everywhere to tell, like, are you playing with me? Or are we really doing this?
Yeah.
And now I've learned who's bullshitting a lot.
My boy.
Well, y'all connecting, boy.
Welcome to freedom.
Hey, my brother. Welcome to freedom.
Hey, listen,
I promise you.
Listen, it's a feeling that you get, bro, that it's like, I be damned.
Facts.
You're not about to sit up here and suppress me. Yeah. I know who I am.
I agree.
And if the fact that you are who you are, they will always try to snip you. Yeah, but we got someone. Nah, motherfucker ain't me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And it ain't even about the brashness or the brute about it. It's more or less like, Lo, you're not gonna outwork me. You don't care enough about this than I do. Because how I create, it's like one of those things, I don't know. I'm telling you, I don't fucking know.
Yeah.
But how? So you mean to tell me that water can get down there? But how though?
Yeah.
And I learned completely. I was the dude in the back of the class laughing my ass off, but I was still paying attention. I still having a good time. Like, man,
I feel like I was
can't read. Man, yeah, I got your ass. And book one, like, yeah, she didn't think I was paying attention.
Yeah.
You know, it was just one of those things that I just love that. I love people.
Yeah.
So, man, you know, throughout this whole transition for me, bro, it's just been that to see, like, okay, I see what you're trying to do. I'm not going to allow you to do it.
Yeah.
And I'm going to tell you about yourself before you can ever tell me about me, because I've already been honest with myself. Dig what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What you got, Peg?
Man, y'all
I
was
love
talking
that.
about villains and Batman versus Joker. Now, you got your own Joker. And I heard it's a little rivalry between y'all and AMP.
Yeah.
You speak on that. Speak on that.
Speak
'Cause
on
Duke
AMP.
did it. I think he's going to be
Man,
there tomorrow,
look.
too.
First thing I want to say, because Duke is in the flag football.
Okay, that's
right?
what I'm saying.
Now, if people were watching the last football game,
Okay.
I was locking Duke down.
No, you wasn't.
Yes, I was.
No, you
yes,
wasn't.
I was.
Bro, you
Hold
got
on.
film?
See, I'm glad. So, look,
You got film?
I got film. It's on there. It's on there. They're going to see me drop some passes, though. I was a little nervous. Hold on, I was a little
You a
nervous.
DB, though. You a DB.
I'm a DB. That's what I'm trying to tell
You a
them.
DB. You don't see
They
Jalen
gonna-
Ramsey over here trying to run routes?
Exactly.
Okay.
And they going to get mad at me talking about some RG3 was playing his heart out like he trying to make the NFL again.
Uh-huh.
But just because he helped on like 2 plays as a safety.
Okay.
I was locking them
You
down.
were locking them down.
I was locking them down.
They don't wanna
But
give you
look,
that.
Hey, it's okay.
It's
I
okay.
ain't worried about it. I'm going to just lock them down tomorrow.
No, you ain't.
You gonna do what?
I'm going to just lock them down tomorrow.
Hold up for the people in the back. What you
I'm going
say?
to just lock them down tomorrow.
Who you gonna lock down tomorrow?
Duke Dennis.
Huh?
Put a name
You
on
know
it.
what?
Duke Dennis.
Who is that?
AMP. And better yet, hey, AMP already know, because Duke he had an interview, he talking shit.
No, he
talking
didn't.
shit.
I promise you.
He talking
He's
shit.
like, man, Mark be talking shit all the time. Duke be talking shit all the time.
He a
But look,
bully?
No, he ain't no bully. Ain't nobody bullying.
You ain't bullying
Ain't no
nobody.
bully.
Ain't
He
nobody
by
say
himself. we got energy up here, you feel
Okay.
me?
Yeah.
I respect AMP. I love them though.
Yeah.
I love them boys, you feel me? But I'm just saying.
You gonna say some shit
I'm
and you gonna
make
stand
something
on
shake.
business.
I'm gonna make something shake.
You gonna make something shake. Don't get your
All right.
ass shook now.
Hey, look, if Duke shake me,
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna just lock down Drewski.
That's he's easier
He
to
ain't gonna
cover.
shake me.
You ain't gonna shake it out.
Drewski ain't shaking me.
Hey, it's talking about straight up, bro. Hey man, thank you, bro.
No problem,
For the
man.
time and the edge, we
Great
definitely gotta connect, bro.
For sure,
And
for
connect
sure.
on a realm like, bro. I'm a nerd, like,
Yeah.
you feel me? So if I ask you a question, don't big time me, bro, cause you know you
never.
like,
No.
Don't do that.
What you mean?
like who mean? I ain't mean.
That was a good response.
You know what I mean?
I ain't mean. I gotta put that in my.
You know what I'm saying?
Put that in your toolbox.
It's
Put that in my
okay.
vocab.
He been taking my shit all type of
Vice
thing.
versa.
You know what I'm saying?
Vice versa.
At the end of the day, bro, appreciate your time. That's the most expensive thing that you can give a person, bro. And I
Message.
appreciate that.
Yes, sir.
Can you follow instructions?
Yeah.
Can you pay attention?
Yes, sir.
Can you adhere to what the protocol is for you to do?
Yeah.
One hand out. When I say all together, you're going to say one love.
I bet.
One finger, one pinky, one thumb, all together, one love.
I thought you meant what the hell? One love.
But don't
Let's
be
try
fucking
that
on the
one.
ball.
That's
You
all
gonna
right.
take your ass out of the game now.
Listen, I'm going to go get Duke
I
on your
know.
ass. Look.
Stop it. Stop it right now. Okay.
Look, here we go. One hand out, bro.
One hand out. All right.
When I say all together, we're going to say one love. You
All right,
ready?
bet.
One finger, one pinky, one thumb, all together, one love. There we go.
Yes, sir.
Man, we got a brief pause for the calls. We'll be right back. You dig what I'm saying? Yo, I ain't gonna cap, bro. I love how you bring Devontae Smith,
Yes.
ladies and gentlemen.
The fly guy himself.
All right. I love how you give hope to the people who ain't blessed with the biggest, the fastest. And I always respected that about you, bro.
Appreciate it.
You the guy that fly up under the radar. And like, I look back at your stats and I'm saying, like, he did that. You feel me? Another thing that I really like about you, bro, you one of my favorite swaggiest guys in the NFL.
I appreciate that.
I told you that.
Appreciate that.
You feel me? You still be doing them suits?
Yeah, for sure.
How would you explain your fashion for the people?
Tips on the drip, come on.
You know, for one, it gotta look like it's painted on me.
Painted on you?
It gotta be painted on me now.
This motherfucker said
Sherman Williams on your mother.
Picasso on me. Get you.
Yeah, that's still one, man. It gotta be painted on you. You know, you can't be afraid to step outside the box, man. You know, you gotta have something that a lot of people wouldn't want to do.
Yes, sir.
You know, you gotta be comfortable taking that leap of faith.
But
man.
can you get every bend out of it, though? It can't just be painted and you be stuck.
I know.
Oh, yeah, you can get, see, I got zippers on, you know, certain spots. So, like, it'd be kind of hard to get up in there, so you put the zipper on, have the zipper there.
That's
a
vet move right there. They don't know that. They ain't gonna never see them little tricky zippers stuff.
You ain't gonna never see, you'll never know it's there.
You know what I'm dead? Okay. Where you from originally for the people?
Amite, Louisiana.
Louisiana.
Yeah.
That's a crawfish? What y'all?
For sure. Crawfish, all that shrimp, crab.
Going from Louisiana to Philly. How has that transition been for you, bro?
It's different, especially just being in the South in general, you know, people well-mannered, things like that.
Yeah.
Up there in Philly, man, it's different, man.
It's cold.
It don't get cold till around this time. So, like, during the season, it don't be as bad. It be cold, but it don't be, like, right now, you get your snow, it get real cold. But during the season, it be cold, but it don't be that bad.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I would have thought it's a brick out there.
Nah, right now it's brick. But, like, during the season, it just be, 50s, 40s.
Man, you one of these guys, bro, in the league that it's like we've seen your body at work, but we don't know shit about you, bro. Give us a quick paragraph of who Devontae Smith really is outside of football.
It ain't much to it, man. I sit in the house.
Bro, you ain't out of Alabama no more, bro. Come on, bro. You have a little personality,
That's
bro.
what it is, man. I sit in the house. I play Call of Duty. I hoop on my spare time. That's about it, man.
Speaking of Alabama, I think it's our time now.
Nah.
It's still?
Ain't gonna never be y'all time,
What?
man. Ain't gonna never be y'all time, man.
Come on, bro. Give it, man. Saban. God rest his career. He is probably something that we've never seen or will ever see in our lifetime. A person that you just utmost respect, or have so much utmost respect for. And I'm gonna tell you who really put me on Saban. Cause I ain't too much know about him. Julio. Right? Julio was like, nah, bro, like Saban is he's just an accountability type of guy.
Yeah.
If you run away from it, you're not gonna like him. If you lean into it and you stand on business, you know what I'm saying, he gonna be your type of coach.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
I think that's what people don't realize, that you get what you give. You're gonna be an asshole, he gonna treat you like an asshole. If that's what you wanna do, then that's the route you're gonna take. But if you come in, do what you're supposed to do, handle your business, man, you're gonna love him.
Yeah. Even for you, dog, like, what's outside the box that we can expect to see from you? Like, any ventures outside of football?
Trying to travel more a little bit, man.
For sure?
Yeah, trying to get to traveling. Really anywhere, man. I ain't never been nowhere, so just anywhere be a step for me.
Can I give you some must-see places?
Yeah, for sure.
You got to go to Paris, bro.
Okay.
Like, a guy like you, very fashion, I think you will appreciate that culturism of the world. Matter of fact, ask Julio.
He always talking about traveling places,
Boy.
man. Always. He always somewhere else.
And he go by himself.
Yup.
He the most interesting man in the world.
Yeah.
I'm like, who? Bro, where you at, bro? I'm in the Bahamas.
Well, who?
I say, who? Where you was at when they called you? I was in the Bahamas, man.
Bro, like real talk. Bro, next time you talk to him, bro, ask him about the hunch punch. It ain't, bro. It says I went and worked out with Julio. Dog. After we get done working out, he was like, bro, try this, bro. It's a hunch punch. I'm like, bro, what? Hunch punch? Like, what the hell is this? It's like grounded. It's like grounded like peanuts.
Yes.
And coconut milk. And it's like, you can taste the authenticity in it, bro. It's like high in protein. And he was like, bro, like this is something that you're going to recover with. You know what I'm saying? And, bro, you would never experience that without being cultured in where it is. Like, one thing I really admire about Julio, too, when we went to the Bahamas to train, we wasn't at the bougie restaurants. He was like, bro, what y'all like? Oh, you vegan? Cool, we gonna go to the hood. You feel me?
Yeah.
So I say, obviously, you know, Paris is one. Australia is another one too.
For sure.
Or you just gotta be like, I got you. Or you gotta just be like, oh wow, like it's different. And then really too, for me, obviously being like a person that's tapped in with my community, being from Atlanta, dog, you know, having anything to go back and realize, like, damn, when you go back to Louisiana, you say, like, bro, like, they doing this over here, you feel me?
Yeah.
And just spending time with different other places, bro.
For sure, for sure.
Anything else for me, bro?
Nah, man.
What you got, Peggy?
We ain't got much, man. We gonna drop him with the one love, though.
Say less. You coachable?
For sure.
Can you follow instructions?
Let's do it.
Here we go. One hand out. When I say all together, you're going to say one love. Make sense? I know y'all don't go to school over there in Alabama, but shit, just be coachable. One finger, one pinky, one thumb, all together, one love. Yes. So, welcome to 4th and 1. I always got it done. Bringing facts by the time for the rising of the sun. This ain't me in the shotgun, CJ. This me in front of your TV, having a whole lot of fun. I stopped them real quick. CJ Stroud, Ricky favorite.
Yeah.
Man sitting on top of the world. I don't know nobody who really done had a better Ricky campaign than you. But get to your point.
I would say you be up there. Hold on. Let's have that convo. You had a great rookie season, bro.
Yeah, but we ain't make it to playoff. We didn't win.
I hear you.
You won.
Yeah.
And you made that shit look sexy where you was standing on business.
Appreciate that.
And it wasn't even more of your performance more so than you just defying the odds, bro. You did it with so much class, so much grace. And really, I'll take you a step back. Your game versus Georgia, that was the national championship. Feel me?
Yeah.
I knew then. I was like, oh, because you don't, if it ain't SEC in the South, you don't really get to really gauge it. Like, y'all play at noon.
Right.
So, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what we just getting off the, you know, the tailgating of college football. But, bro, like, you really, that was your coming out party. And to keep following it up and then following it up and following it up, that's what I was most impressed about, because really that market that you went in, it wasn't set up for you to win like you won. You feel me?
For sure.
So this whole process, what was the takeaways from your layup question? What was your takeaways from your rookie season that you didn't expect off the field first?
That's a great question. You know, it's a lot of ups and downs. You know, it's a lot of transitioning. You know, in college, you think you grown, but you ain't grown yet. Yeah. So, like, when you in the league, like, you have to really know what you're doing, when you're doing it, how you're doing it. So I put together a really good team. You know, my agent David, my marketing guy Brian Burney, and then my manager Caleb. They helped me out a ton. You know, because one thing that I wanted when I got to the, I wanted to just focus on ball. Man. So to keep it the main thing. I know it sounds sweet, but it's harder to do.
No, yeah, for
so,
sure.
I mean, the biggest thing off the field was, man, just, you know, trying to really get my money up on top of playing at a high level and staying focused. So, it's been a blessing, bro. Like, you know, heavy is the crown that wears it. So
that's a fact.
It's a lot of pressure at times and things like that. But, you know, I think God has called me to do some special things and put something on my heart, you know, that I can really take this league over.
Hey, respectfully, how your mom's doing, bro?
She good, bro.
Man, she won everybody hard over when you should. Man, it was, you know, there's a saying in the black community, I had a praying grandmother. I had a praying mama.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like, on the sideline, it was like, oh, my God. Like, that's how my mom, I was raised in the church.
For sure.
So to see her casting down demons, Father God, in the name of Jesus. You know, like those Pentecostal churches, you feel me? It was just a thing of beauty to kind of see, bro.
Yeah.
And for you to just kind of stand on business. This is the thing that I really want to understand, and I'm curious to know. What's your weekly routine look like?
Yeah, so, I mean, early on, you play the game.
I give you this.
Yeah.
Week 6. Put it in perspective. Week 6.
We play week 6, I can tell you.
What's your routine look like?
Week 6, we play the Saints. So, play Saints at home. So, a home game. We came back off the road. So Atlanta, we played Atlanta week 5. We come back home off the road. We go in. Yeah, well, it was BS, but it's cool. We came back in that next day, watch the film, go over the corrections. I do like a little recovery, get some recovery in, and then the next morning, wake up early in the morning, go and get a lift in, get the lift.
Where were you at, Monday or Tuesday?
This is Tuesday.
Tuesday.
So I'm lifting
Tuesday
on Tuesday.
Is the off day, but that's where you get ahead.
Exactly.
It's your ahead day.
So you go watch film. As you know, you watch film, so you start early prep on whoever you're playing, getting coverages, getting the flow of the coordinator and things like that.
Correct.
Wednesday, put in the first game plan for first, second down.
Right.
Thursday, third down, and then we do red zone on Friday. So do the red zone, and then we go over it all again on that Friday, and then Saturday walk through, and then play on Sunday. So it's a hectic week. You got to really be focused. So I do my best just to watch a lot of film, and just try to get ahead of stuff.
Now tell me this: what's your preferred snacks? Because it's a lot of film watching.
Facts.
You see what I'm saying? Like, take me through the preferred snacks that it's a can't miss for your whole, film watching.
So I got an OG. I got Case Keenum. He been in the league in a minute. Case hilarious, dog.
Yeah.
Hilarious. So they weird though. Like they drink Celsius and like
bougie.
Yeah, like fruit drinks. And for me, I'm gonna get a little liquid IV, put it in the water. I'm eating seeds. I'm a seed guy.
Ranch or barbecue?
I'm plain Jane. I'm
No.
I'm salt.
The whole right side of your inside of your mouth gonna be raw.
It ain't gonna be smelling like pickle.
Nah.
I ain't gonna be having hot breath. But nah, I do that. I like Starburst. I like Snickers. But I mostly like seeds.
Who knows you the best
on the team
ever?
Like in history.
Who knows you? CJ Donquavius Stroud.
Don Quavies is crazy. I would say my best friends. I got a group of friends. We call each other STM, means Strictly the Millions. We made it up in like middle school, and we've been rocking together since kids. And like them is my everyday boys, brothers for life.
Are they with you in Houston?
They are not. We all play ball. So I got a brother. He actually at UNLV played corner. Quentin Moden, receiver at Purdue, Jaden Dixonville. Receiver at Michigan, my boy Christian Dixon. Then a couple of us played in college. Like I had to do homie play at my nigga Night Train. We played at Iowa State. Idaho State. Do play at Colorado. We all over, bro.
Y'all locked
so we doing
in
our
like
thing.
that.
We got a couple dudes like in school still. Like we all over. So we really we made it up because gangs are prevalent where we from. Just being from Southern California, so we wanted something positive like a brotherhood instead of a gang.
Yeah. I respect that, bro. And like a lot of times people don't know CJ. Like they see the Stroud on the back of your jersey, but they don't even care to know like, yo, bro, like I really stand on, what I like and what I love. You was telling a story right before we came on, bro, that I wanna kind of get back to.
Yeah. So it was like I want to say it's 2017. I was playing 7-on-7 for this team called B2G, and we went to Florida. And we played y'all, but we didn't play we played like the less than team. And we ended up losing too, which is crazy. I seen that coming. That's all good. And before you had like a little quarterback like competition. And it was me, it was a dude from North Shore.
Yep.
It was like one other cat.
The C1N QB Showdown, that was Under Armour.
Under Armour, So it was at IMG. And before the show started, because I was a huge fan of yours, but I still am.
Yeah.
Like, you were the quarterback I watched since I've been a young kid, you know, like from your college days. Honestly, when you played at Blend, watching the freestyle. Like, bro, I'm telling you, I've been tuned in. So it's an honor sitting here with you. But, man, just, like, you gave me a lot of motivation that day by just throwing that ball with me. You played catch, and we went like 10 yards, backed up to 20, backed up to 30, backed up to 40. I never told this story.
Yeah.
And then like we went like 60, 70. We both slaying it. And then you looked at me and you was like, all right. And then you walked away.
And that's crazy though, because like what you have right now, bro, and I think this has to be told. There's not a lot of people that you're going to be introduced to from this point forward in your life that want something from you. Bro, I don't want nothing from you, bro. I just want you to make this oath to yourself first. If you no longer can play this football game, make it be because of the reasons why I'm not playing. And it's because somebody feels as if I'm not adequate to play. It's not I ain't slap a chick. It's not gang violence.
Right.
It's not DUIs. It's not I punched somebody in the jaw and I didn't do none of this stuff that they would have assumed me to be. I kept the main thing. I had an unbelievable team behind me. I had a professional friend that keeps me like, yo, bro, like, nah, invest here.
Right.
I had that ratchet friend too. That when I went out and we went out, it's like, bro, no, ain't no pictures, ain't no.
Right.
You need that. And I also had that person that my parents felt that, oh, he gonna be there? Oh, all right, cool. Because when you're not in that phase where like you like to receive information, somebody knows how to speak CJ Stroud.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I think when I came into the league, bro, I told Donovan this yesterday. A lot of quarterbacks that I looked up to was going out. Michael Vick was going out. Donovan McNabb was going out. I didn't have nobody to be like, yo, bro, holla at me, bro. Like, I'll pull up on you. So I had to fend for myself. And I didn't look like the quarterbacks that they were used to kind of seeing. So for you, myself, you got Deshaun, you got Justin Fields, you got, Kyler Murray, you got Lamar Jackson, you got Dak Prescott. You got so many, Patrick Mahomes, you got so many quarterbacks now that you can say like, yeah, like, these are all resources for me.
Right.
But I don't want you to feel that you're in this alone, because that's not the case. Because way before there was Cam Newton, there was Randall Cunningham.
Right.
There was Donovan McNabb, there was Michael Vick. And even Jamarcus Russell for the sake of mentioning, Vince Young for the sake of mentioning. These guys allowed me to be who I was.
Right.
Way before C.J. Stroud, there was the Cam Newtons, there was the Russell Wilsons, there was the guys who came before. And you owe a due diligence now, as my son is starting to play, you going to be the guy that he's looking up to.
Right.
Daddy, I want to play with C.J. Nigga, you don't know no damn C.J. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't want to, like, you know what I mean?
You sitting with me, I'm going to get him right. I'm going to get his jump shot right. Yeah. But nah, that's love, man. Like, I think you hit it on the nail. Like, there's been plenty of people before us as trailblazed.
Yeah.
Because, like, only us sitting in these chairs, walking in the shoes that we walk in, would know how it is to be a black quarterback.
No, for sure.
Because it ain't easy. Like, I remember going to camps as a kid, and, like, you go to the receivers. Like, I'm a quarterback.
Yeah.
I'm not going to the receivers.
But you big. Look
right,
at
you like, you fast. I'm not fast.
Yeah.
I throw the ball really well. And then they feel bad when you start playing well,
Yeah.
But to your point, bro, like, I appreciate you, bro. Like, for real. Like, you let me be who I can be, because there's something, like, that used to, like, kind of, like, bother me was when I went to certain places, went to colleges, went on visits.
Yeah.
And, like, sometimes I felt like maybe couldn't be myself.
Correct.
And then I'll turn on the TV and I see you doing it.
Yeah.
You wearing what you want to wear. You got your hair, you got your dreads, like, you rocking out how you were raised, how you were brought up, So, like, just giving you your flowers, bro. I appreciate you, bro.
Man, listen, bro. At the end of the day, dog, I just want you to feel like I could be me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I never cared. The coaches who got me, they let the coach, that ain't how you talk to me.
For sure.
I believe in respect, coach.
Right.
You ain't gotta yell at me. I know I fucked up.
Right.
I'll be better for you. Those coaches that did, like, God damn it, Stroud. You're like, no, that's not who I am, bro. Also, I would challenge you to do this too, bro. I know Justin because he played on my 7-on-7 team. I know Deshaun because he played on my 7-on-7 team. I never knew that they were going to be who they were today. I challenge you to give back to the community of Houston, to give back to, obviously the city that you're from in California, because you don't foresee the future. But anytime that my whatever was in question, the people who I took care of me. You feel me?
For sure.
And ain't nobody can ever tell you, man, Cam, man, he was shady, shiesty. Like, nah, I always stood on business.
For sure.
I'm showing you, like, yo, bro, like, you in the same city? Here, come pull up. Like, no, I'm going to show you how to move. Because when you in that position and folks is looking up to you like you the OG, that's what you're supposed to do.
Right.
You feel me? I remember I was in my rookie year.
Yeah.
Quick story. Bro, I seen Vince Young in the club. I was outside like, yo, it wasn't that I was trying to get in. I was traveling with like 5 or 6 folks. Man, Vince Young came out there and said, hey, man, this motherfucker Cam, watch out, move.
Yeah.
The security guard, bigger than him. Like, man, watch out, man. Y'all come on. Y'all with me.
That's love.
And I just always respected that. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. That's how you do it. That's how it's supposed to get done. You know what I'm saying? So for you, bro, anything that you need, obviously, you know you got resources in your back pocket. Dave is a great guy, bro. An opponent who stands on business, and he's a minority in that space of business. Right. So for him to be in your corner, his measure of outlets that he could get you into, man, don't take that for granted. Don't undermine your resources that you have that really want to see you succeed.
For sure.
And don't need nothing. So that's it, bro.
That's love, bro.
Yes,
Appreciate you, bro. Same here. You need anything from me, got
man,
you,
bro. You did it. That's all I want. I just wanted to talk to you, bro, because it's a lot of things, and I'm a big social media guy, bro. Right. You know what I'm saying? The reason why I don't like vetting, I don't like giving my number out. Yeah. And I don't too much, not you, but just in general, I always need like a buffer. Yeah. It's like if I feel like if somebody got too much, people got access to me, like I'm a real introvert. Right. Like I come alive when the camera on, but like I get drained really. So I go in my room and just, you know, be to myself. But, you know, with that, dog, is just understanding who you are and allowing the person who is your person to be like, nah, bro, CJ ain't in that mood right now, bro. I'm about to go get him some food, blah, blah, blah. You need that supporting cast, bro, and just lean into it. You got anything else, Peggy?
Man, I got something for y'all, right?
What's happening?
So Cam had the dab. You got the squabble. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So how did you pick your dance celebration? Yeah. And how did it feel? Like this joint been going viral.
So like, yeah, it's like every time I've been young, I've always seen like players celebrating. You know, when you get to the league, like you want a certain celebration, everybody know you for it. But like all of them are like Southern dances. Like, you know, I'm not from the South. I'm from Cali, so like I wanted to put on from where I'm from. I'm not sure the exact dude that made it, but you know, just
you put it on.
Yeah,
but you did
me and the homies, bro. Like we've been doing this dance since like 6th grade. So like, I got some more stuff I'm gonna pull out next year. So yeah, bro.
Hey, real talk.
It's been cool.
Don't change it.
Nah, for sure. Oh, you talking about don't change the squabble?
No, don't change it. Because that's where I messed up.
Right.
After the 2015-2016 season, I was just so inundated with like, bro, everybody dabbing.
Right.
I didn't dab afterwards. People don't realize that. I was like, the dab is dead. And I did not lean into it.
You should have leaned because the dab wasn't dead. They was still dabbing.
Like real shit. So for me, it's like, bro, just keep doing it, bro. It's going like, so now, when you walk places, like folks gonna just
they be killing me with it, bro. I can go anywhere. They be like, hey, squabble up. I'm like, hold on, what you mean?
What you mean?
Because like squabbling has two different meanings. I mean, like, what you trying to do? Or it's like we gonna dance.
Squabble, son.
Yeah, he said, get your squabble up. Till your homie get a squabble. Nah, that's one of my favorite shows. But yeah, bro, that's kind of how it came about. You know, just me and the homies just talking. And then one that I like too is the Love Don't Cost a Thing.
Oh,
you
yeah.
Yeah.
So
like, that was what I wanted to do, but I ended up doing a squabble instead. But that's how it came about.
Man, keep being you, bro. That's all I got, dog. Appreciate your time. Appreciate your energy. You coachable?
Better ask somebody.
You know how to pay attention?
For sure.
Say less. One hand out. One hand out.
Ooh, 1 point. My bad. I'm on you.
When I say all together, you're going to say one love.
All
right? One finger. One pinky, one thumb, all together.
All together.
One love.
Ah, shit. Run it back. Am I saying just one love?
Bro, when I say all together, we're going to say
I guess I'm not
one
calling
love.
All right.
You're not, bro. That Ohio State shit. Come on, bro.
I ain't worried about you. Auburn suck. What's up with you?
Saban out of there. We got a chance, bro.
No. Bama on that. Come on.
One hand out. One finger. One pinky. One thumb. All together, one love. There you go.
I'm coachable. Stop playing.
Yeah, you did. Welcome to 4th&1. Well, I always got it done. Bringing facts by the ton for the rising of the sun. I say it again. Welcome to 4th&1. Well, I always got it done. Bringing facts by the ton before the rising of the sun. But this ain't me in the shotgun. This me in front of your TV having a whole lot of fun. Peggy, pay attention, Peggy.
I'm here. Oh, we locked in for this one.
Peggy, pay attention,
we locked
Peggy.
in for this one, boy.
Who we got, man?
Man, hey, we got Mr. Tampa Bay.
Yeah.
Mr. Stand on Business, because he been talking recently.
Yeah.
Mr. Warren Sapp.
You did. Hall of Famer.
Hall of Famer.
Hall of Famer.
But we gotta talk. We gotta just push that up front. You got a lot of credibility, but we just gotta tell them You know.
Why is he here? Tell me why.
We just spit the facts as y'all want to do it. It seems like y'all already ready.
Yeah.
You got Brandon ready. You ready? You don't even give me my 7 Pro Bowls. None of that World Championship.
What? Speak on it.
Speak on it.
I was just saying, y'all say y'all do the facts at 4th&1. So I was just thinking, but you did. You went over the top of it because I know he was ready because he got his paperwork in front of him. So come on with it. Let's go.
No,
y'all got a very entertaining show. So let's go. Let's not stop it. Let's go. Come on.
No, he was gonna say what you hit for.
I was here what you hit for. You was talking about Edge 3. I just wanted you to elaborate.
Thank you.
I just wanted you to elaborate on Edge 3.
Because I was over there talking to these Dallas fans. Dallas fans are bad, man. They didn't want to talk about Edge 3, and then they just want to talk about their Cowboys, and like I wanted to analyze it. So what we're in now with Edge 3, with Kenyon Rashid, Gary Payton the glove.
Yes, sir.
Like a little deal over there. Will Anderson Jr.
Yes, sir.
We're gonna work on the other side of the ball. You know, I ain't got none. I might need you over there. So what we're gonna do is take all this information that they're giving these kids and parents, and we're conditioning it to where they understand what they're getting, can comprehend it, and now make an informed decision because we living in an information age, and I want to know
analytical.
Who's the analytic guy? I want to know that guy that tells me that. Because 57% of the time they make it on this down and distance. You should do it.
I don't think it's a guy. I just think it's what the analytics dictate. So it's like a computer.
But we hold people accountable.
Yeah.
So someone has to say, this is me.
Yeah.
I made this call.
Absolutely.
24-10. Midway through the third quarter, you don't kick that ball because analytics say 4th and 3.
But they've been standing on business. That's been their whole MO the whole season, Sapp.
And you know why their MO was that all season? Because next week we can correct it. In an NFC Championship game, you don't get to correct it.
But they did it in the playoffs though, Sapp.
Not against Tampa. They didn't go for it 4th down. I was right there in the stadium. Right there in the stadium. No, they didn't. They kicked that ball and punted it. Did it all day long.
But maybe it was something that Dan Gamble, as they will call him, he was able to kind of this game a little different though.
Manifest it.
You've been in big games. You've been in all type of games, and you know the different strategies behind it.
Yes.
Playing
3 scores in the middle of the third quarter. 3 scores. There's only 4 possessions left, maybe, and they went 17-10, 24-10, 27. The 20 they scored. It was 24-10. They went 24-17 on the first possession. Second one, they tied it at 24 all.
Right.
They went up 27. They didn't kick the field goal again, and then they scored the last touchdown.
Right.
4 possessions that was left.
Yes, sir.
You go up 27-10. You kicking it off. Your defense like, yeah, just one stop right now.
Right.
We up 17. They just walked on the field going, how the hell did we kick that damn ball?
That's a defensive mentality, though.
That's
defense.
I want the points.
And I respect that. But this is what I would say this. I don't think a lot of energy would have still been put in place had they went and got every single time that they went for it. You see what I'm saying? It's one of those situations that, like, hindsight's 20/20. If you were to look back and you say to yourself, like, damn, like, of course, that was a determining factor of the game. But actually,
we never know the 5 plays that's going to decide it. That's what makes our game so special.
Yes.
But when you're in that situation, if I told you that was the first time they threw the ball to number 8, would you believe it?
No.
It was.
But that's the fact.
And then you saw him on the sideline doing like this here with his teammate that was in the sweatsuit.
Yeah.
You know your whole team behind you watching your ass, right?
Yeah.
Going, what the hell are you talking about? Just catch the damn ball.
Right.
It's right there. Catch the ball.
Absolutely.
And then they went to him again on the crossing route. What'd he do? Drop that one too.
Yeah.
Whenever you looking for an excuse in a football game, it's coming right back to you.
I'll tell you this, and I don't think a lot of guys get a lot of praise for their insight. And really for you, how you've played this game at a high level for so long, it don't take a mathematician or a rocket scientist to ever challenge your positioning or your views of the game.
No, just inside. Just on the line. Quarterback, I got to defer to you. Receiver, I got to defer to Michael Irvin. Running back, I'll defer to Marshall.
Say that last part one more time.
I said what now?
In the trenches.
Okay.
Yeah.
When I'm in the trenches looking at that.
Right.
That's my expertise.
Okay.
But when a quarterback is talking about something, I'll defer to him.
You say you defer to me about quarterbacks?
On certain instances. I was doing the math. I got to like 7 or 8.
Say less.
I didn't get to 10.
Listen, but at the end of the day,
I was trying to justify it. I'm like,
no. But here,
no.
But
I know.
Here's this.
You're entitled to say what you like.
No.
4th&1.
But
bring the facts.
But this is what I'm saying. And I seen Kimberly Martin last night.
Oh,
I think a lot of things for me, I don't have
Is this radio or camera?
No. Stop that.
Double
You're showing out. You're showing
Double
out.
out.
You're showing
man.
out. But this is what I would say.
All right.
A lot of things, I don't bring no emotions here. Because even though there were certain takes about Cam Newton that I would have said, like, that's not true.
Which one?
I keep
That
it
I
above.
said?
Yes.
We're going to get to you, brother.
Oh, please, come on.
But check.
Please.
I don't bring no emotions.
Please.
I don't bring no emotions to it.
No,
because
it's not personal.
But
It
this
ain't.
is the thing. And it made sense when I was talking to Kimberly last night. I said to myself, I was like, yo, they have more airtime than I have.
Of course.
So
And a
if
bigger audience, too.
if they have a take, they can make a mistake, or they can have a take on one of their segments. They can have another take on another segment. They can have another take on. I only have a take for this time period that I'm
Okay.
on. You see what I'm saying? So to your take where you said Cam Newton is just being an ass, Cam Newton was just a glorified running back. That's a subjective state. And at the end of the day, you just said, not me, you just said it. If I'm asking for a quarterback's take, you're going to revert to the quarterback.
Hold on.
He said
all right.
now.
What we were talking about in those instances were you were taking Brock Purdy, Jalen Hurts. What was the other quarterback?
No. Brock Purdy, Tua Tagovailoa,
Tua
Jared Goff,
Tagovailoa that
and
led
Dak
the league
Prescott.
in passing.
Yes.
Brock Purdy that's in the Super Bowl. What was the other quarterback?
Jared Goff.
Jared Goff that was in the NFC Championship game.
Right.
Okay.
And what was the other game manager?
Dak Prescott.
Dak Prescott.
Dak Prescott that led the league in passing touchdowns this year. So we got the passing leader in yards, touchdowns, and the guy that's in the Super Bowl and the guy that was in the NFC Championship game are game managers.
Yes, sir.
How'd you get to that?
The guy that won the Super Bowl with you, his name was who?
Brad Johnson.
Was he a game changer or a game manager?
Come on now.
You know I got a rule, right, Cam? There's three things on my football team you don't touch. My head coach, my kicker, and my quarterback. You love Troy Aikman?
Love him.
Who has more quarterback? Who has more touchdown passes, Troy Aikman or that guy you're talking about, my quarterback, Brad Johnson?
You're not answering my question. Just because he has a lot of touchdowns doesn't mean he's a game changer. He's still a game manager. So
You didn't see him in Minnesota with Randy Moss now?
But
you didn't see him in Washington with.
I'm gonna let you finish. I just want to make my point.
And he drove them, and the only reason he got beat because he was with us, and the ball, the guy fumbled the field goal at the end of the game. We beat him 14-13. The year I went to the championship game and lost to the greatest show on turf against Marshall Faulkner.
St. Louis Rams.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Right.
In '99 year, Brad Johnson was in my stadium, had me on the ropes, 13-0, and all of a sudden we came out of nowhere and scored 2 touchdowns, and they lined up for the game-winning field goal, and the damn holder messed it up.
Right. But that don't make him a game changer, though, bro. This is what I'm trying to tell you.
The man's a world champion.
I understand that.
The man's a world champion. What about a man's world championship or gold jacket that you can throw dirt on to say what about it?
Hold on, stop.
No, I'm saying, you're talking about a game changer. The man won the greatest game we know. And in that game, you had a ball right in front of you, and you didn't stick your nose to go back and get it after it came out your hand.
Right. But I think you're regurgitating my information as a knock on his play. I think of that Tampa Bay Buccaneers team
as a defensive team.
As a defensive team.
But I'm
not because of but listen, I done made you make your point. It's not because of Brad Johnson though. You see what I'm saying? That's my take. It's a defensive team that was led by Brooks, right? Yourself, Barber. Like, it's a whole slew of talent that I think about before I think about Brad Johnson.
I know.
So
and
that's
then,
my point when I'm saying about San Francisco.
The numbers, right?
I'm thinking about San Francisco 49ers.
This was 20 years ago.
Yes, sir.
20 years ago. 21 now.
Okay.
Can you do something for me? Yeah, I got you.
Can we look in the numbers?
Yes, sir.
Let's look at it.
Quarterback driving this thing up and down the field, throwing 2 touchdowns to Keenan McCardle on Charles Woodson.
Yes, sir.
With Rod Woodson in the backfield.
Yes, sir.
What part of it my quarterback didn't change about the game? You know, when we think about them quintessential quarterbacks, you're one of them. Because why I call you a glorified running back? Because you attacking these guys.
I'm not attacking them.
No, well, you call them game managers.
That's not attack.
No.
It's a style of play.
That's the style of play.
What?
But you're
There's no such thing as a game manager style of play.
No, but you're taking
talking about?
You're taking a game manager as a sign of disrespect, and it's not.
is.
No, it's not. That's not for you. It is for
That
me.
wasn't
it's
how
not.
it was intended.
Game manager as a quarterback been a good tag. Name me that guy.
Tom Brady.
Tom Brady. The greatest of all time with 7 championships.
Elite.
Is a game manager.
He's an elite game manager.
I didn't hear you say I have them in this game manager category because the top game manager is Tom Brady.
No, but I don't have airtime though.
No, he did name Tom Brady now.
On 4th and 1 where we spit the facts.
Come
right?
on.
Yes, sir.
Tom Brady, game manager.
Elite
game manager.
Greatest game manager.
Yes.
Okay, so game manager is not a bad term.
Now we said that now.
Hold up. No, I just learned this.
Come on.
You learn something new every day.
No,
gonna take it to school.
You didn't. No, what you have failed to realize if you didn't watch the whole clip, you seen a segment.
No.
You just seen
I
the
just
Twitter.
asked a question. I didn't even look.
No.
They would ask me about it. Here's your quote. And I'm like, oh, my God. My dog is being an ass.
No.
But very entertaining ass.
Oh, for sure. But that,
because I call myself an ass. I mean, I could be an ass.
No. I don't find no disrespect in that. But what I do find disrespect in is just the fact that here I am, an independent, IP owner, an iconic Saga. I don't have people telling me what to do. At the end of the day, I create the content that I have insight that I can stand on business and say, this is the reason why I say game manager. Now, the game only sees 4 game changers to 5 game changers that this game has seen in this year, right? You can agree to say Patrick Mahomes, Lamar Jackson, Joe Burrow, Josh
Not
Allen.
this year. The year that he ran to the Super Bowl.
But I'm saying like this.
Yeah. Plays good football.
Aaron Rodgers.
Throw the ball.
Right? Those are the only game changers at the quarterback position that we've seen in this game and this season. So now you're going to choose Brock Purdy.
They're not on
that's
nobody's
that's the insight. Thank you. That's all I'm saying.
That you wasn't killing them with game. When we play game manager, that's what they call him. Check down Teddy.
Check down Charles.
Yeah, check down Charles.
Check down Charles.
But
yes, sir.
Somebody said that about Teddy Bridgewater, and I had to attack them. I'm like, Teddy plays the game you have to.
Right.
Now I understand what the game manager.
I'm telling you.
Right. What is disrespect that? I heard that disrespect.
No. By no means, Sapp. The reason why I didn't respond is because I got so much respect for you.
I wasn't disrespecting you.
That's the thing.
I'm glad you just told me what your game manager was.
But if you look at the whole, that's what I'm saying. That's a lot of people.
He judged the restaurant off the avatar.
No, it's all love.
That love.
Listen, because I'm looking at you and I'm saying, bro, when I think about the 2000 Super Bowl champs, I don't think about Brad Johnson. I think about Warren Sapp. You see what I'm saying? Like it's like that dominant Tampa too.
There's people that get rings and there's people that hand out rings. I handed out some rings. I understand.
Like bro, like you were dominant, bro.
My quarterback was nice.
Not for sure.
I put him in your game management situation.
Right. Real talk.
Yeah, I put him in that. And he above Purdy and all these.
So that's all I'm saying.
Well, Sapp ain't gonna hold back on him.
It's like
he ain't gonna hold back.
When I look at this situation, bro, I'm like, bro, I'm not just trying to slander.
No. I understand now. I hadn't watched. I'm gonna subscribe and watch the full.
Make sure you
gonna do what? Say what now?
Like, subscribe,
comment,
share, and comment.
Come on, Sapp. Come on, Sapp.
But check this out. I doubled down and said, because they came back and they said, are you still thinking Brock Purdy's a game manager? And I said yes, because in order to be a game changer, you have to be the top tier talent on your team.
Yeah, he ain't that. Yeah.
But that.
No.
Okay.
It all makes sense.
Thank you, bro.
I told you.
That's
I got
all.
the 7th or 8th.
That's
I
all.
just didn't get the 10.
That's what I'm saying. And that's still subjective where you say, hold on.
No, because I can put Chase in front of it.
To some people's list.
It's already subjective.
And that's the thing.
I say, you know what? He ain't top 5, so it ain't like we even need to have
Come on.
Exactly.
Come on.
Because
when I think about
pushing it, he on the edge.
Because I tell you this, it doesn't sound great. But on 4th and 1, we stand on the truth.
No, I like where you standing because it makes sense what you say.
Because I tell you this, when you talk about Warren Sapp and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers on the team that you was on, give me the top players on that team.
Come on, stop.
No. Go. You ain't going far. You ain't going far.
You ain't going until I go to All-Star.
That's all I'm saying, bro.
Baby. No,
that's all I'm saying. Thank you. Thank you.
I had a different mindset of game manager.
Thank you, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
You see the light
I got
in.
no problem with it.
Thank you, bro.
That's why when they said Cam Newton, I'm like, hell yeah, I'm going to see my dog.
Yes, sir.
You don't run away
Yes,
from
sir.
the conversation.
Yes, sir.
I like that.
Glad I did.
And I appreciate that,
I will
bro.
like, share, subscribe, and comment.
Come on,
Hey, I got
Sapp.
something for you, bro.
I told you when I was talking to Whit, I say,
Yes,
I
sir.
love him.
Yes.
talking.
And I know
the
that.
reason I said that about you know there's only 2 running backs when you were in the league that had more touchdowns than you.
I didn't know that. I didn't know that,
And
though.
you know who those 2 are?
Who?
Was it
Adrian
AP?
Peterson
Yep.
and Shady McCoy.
Yes, sir.
That was my go-to.
Crazy
stat.
work. Crazy work.
That was my go-to on NFL Network. Whenever they brought you up,
Yeah.
I say, what? I said, you get him in the red zone,
Yeah.
and he's my champion.
Yeah.
All quarterbacks get courage in the red zone.
Mr.
Yeah.
A-
Cam goes score.
Mr.
Yeah.
ATM, automatic touchdown machine.
No, I'm telling you.
I like that.
I appreciate
I like
good
that.
work.
Yes, sir.
But that Super Bowl, I wanted you to go stick.
That's
with me.
cool. I got to be better.
Ooh.
And I know that,
That's
though.
the only one.
I know
And
that,
then,
though.
One more.
Talk to me.
Afterwards, I remember riding.
I was hurt, bro.
Hurt.
I was
remember
hurt.
riding
Take
to
your hat
San
off.
Diego, my brother, and I was in the back of I had my Lawrence Taylor jersey on. I was in the back of that bus, and I remember looking up. I say, "Shit, if this goes wrong, I'm gonna have to be as gracious as I am, as I want to spew."
Yeah.
I had 2 Magnum bottles of Cristal with me. I was gonna wet the locker room. We went in there and put our shit in plastic. You hear me? That was the only thing.
Bro, that was the biggest. That
I
was the
know.
biggest game of my life
no,
at that
trust
particular
me.
point in time. And looking back, I was hurt. I was embarrassed. So I didn't know how. And they for anybody. But this is the thing, though. August. This is the thing. When I think about that whole transition of after the game and how we operated, I never was in a jersey. My mama seen me. She said, "Son, I knew something was wrong with you because you wasn't in a suit. You wasn't in your clothes." They rushed me out there and they said, "No, we got to get this out. No, we got to get this out." And I wasn't ready mentally because I had to debrief.
Gotcha.
They threw me out there and I wasn't ready to.
I looked at you up there and I'm like, why is he in this?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I mean, you got to give me a chance to unplug
Yeah, like
this
I
thing.
gotta come
unplug.
down, bro. Like
Unplug.
I ain't used to losing.
That emotion.
And they told me, they was like, "Yo, Cam got to get better at losing." I said, "Bro, I'm not a loser."
No.
You see what I'm
No,
saying?
I can't get better
And this
at
is the thing too that I always stand on business
Better
about.
at losing.
A lot of people just got good in the NFL. When I think about Warren Sapp was good at the U.
Thank you.
Come on now.
Thank you.
You dig what I'm saying? Like I'm one of them.
I watch you with that $1.8 million championship at Auburn.
Crazy work.
Ooh,
Allegedly too.
Oh yeah, always allegedly.
Allegedly.
Has the statute of limitations run out yet?
Listen, Warren Sapp, appreciate you, bro.
No.
I got
Every time
one
it's twice
thing
on
for
Sunday.
Warren, though.
I'm exchange number with you. We got to talk.
Yes,
I like
sir.
you. Oh, I love you.
It's a hot topic right now. You got a gold jacket.
Oh shit.
Do you think Cam Newton will be a Hall of Famer? Does he deserve a gold jacket?
You know what I learned, and it took me a hard lesson in the great city of New York. I peed in Strahan's pool, and it's bad. And I realized then, I'm not here to judge another man's work and ask him, can he join me in this club?
Yeah.
I'm here to appreciate my brother and have a drink with him and a smoke with him when
Yeah.
he come in this thing.
Come on now, fellowship.
So hold on. You wasn't first ballot?
Yes,
You was.
yes.
So how did you pee in Strahan's pool?
Because the next year, it was a Super Bowl in New York, and it was Marvin Harrison, Tony Dungy, and
Yeah.
a bunch of other people up.
Right.
And I said, their resume stacks up better than his.
Right.
But I forgot about the event that we have, and he was in New York.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They set it up, and I realized then, no, this is not my place or my thing to talk about another man's career when I don't have a vote.
Yeah.
So let me shut the hell up, wear
Yeah.
my gold jacket, and appreciate my brother when he come through the door and have
Yeah.
a drink and a smoke with him. And,
Yeah.
and hopefully he come back every year, and we can keep
For
having
sure.
this beautiful
For
thing.
sure.
'Cause it's a fraternity that you want so bad that, and they string you out one-on-one, dog. It's the loneliest day of your life, dog.
Yeah.
So I would never do that to anybody else. I just want everybody to have the appreciation that I have for their game, and if they in, they in, and if not, it has nothing to do with me.
And real talk.
Yeah,
but,
I'm serious,
But
yeah.
you're talking to a person I don't really care either
No,
way.
you like me.
You know what I'm saying?
You ain't
I just like
judging
good.
this.
I just like good information, good content, and really good. Like this is the locker room right now.
Yes.
You see what I'm saying?
Yes.
And the thing with me, I wish we could smoke. You dig what I'm saying? Like I'm a cigar advocate.
Where we at?
I got a
Where
box.
we at tonight?
I got a box for you,
Where we
bro.
at tonight?
I got a box for you,
Sean
bro.
King got
I got a box for you, bro.
Yeah.
I got a box for you, bro.
I'm gonna like, share, comment, and subscribe.
All that. Warren Sapp,
Yeah.
appreciate you, bro. Thank you, bro.
Pleasure, Cam.
Appreciate you. The
Yeah,
pleasure's mine. We ain't
yeah,
even
dude.
going on a break, bro.
Ooh.
Let me grace my man, and we're going to the next guest.
I'm going on that on that.
Let's go. We ready?
I got 2 minutes. We're just wrong. Go. Just sit. Just sit and go.
How long we got?
I got like 3 minutes. I got to run to something.
Say less. Come on. Who's here with you?
You collar. Remember the collar I wore?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yo, listen. One of my favorite teammates of all time. I said one of them because I had a lot of them. This person was the epitome of a ultimate teammate, the epitome of a person who really, I admired you, and a person who was a professional football player, not just a football player, a professional. The way he took to studying his opponent, practicing like a champion, working out and holding themselves accountable to his team, I've never met a person like that. The day Luke August Kuechly stepped into the Carolina Panthers locker room, that's when the Carolina Panthers trajectory changed. I present the some and introduce the others. Captain America, August Kuechly.
Lukey, baby! Lukey! Woo!
I got one question, Luke.
All right. What you got?
This person that we see,
What's wrong with him?
that's not the football player on the field. How are you able to, like, what was that?
Man, I think it was you want to compete, man. You want to win. You work so hard, and you want to win. And I think that's really what it comes down to is the competitive side of guys is ultimately what makes them a good football player. And you know how it was in Carolina. We had the best dudes.
Yeah.
Whether it was Thomas or Gio or Khalil or you or Chuck or KK and Star, and I'm missing guys, Roman and Peanut and Josh. Everyone on our team was so daggone competitive. Stu, Tolbert, Fozzie. And it was just kind of an understanding of, like, this is how we do things in Carolina, and if you don't want to be a part of it, then you got to go on and get out.
Absolutely. Man, listen, bro, I appreciate you. Like, more than you ever know, dog, and I just was honored to have you as a teammate, bro. And I just wanted that to be, like, the whole point, because a lot of people don't think that the legend of Luke Kuechly was like, it was fake. And I thought it was. I was like, bro, it's like disingenuous the first year. I'm like, bro, he's not this nice. Second year, it's not this nice. Third year, he's not this nice of a person. And then all of a sudden, bro, that's just Luke, bro.
It was so fun, man.
Oh
I miss
my
it.
God.
I miss it, man. We had so much fun together.
The moments.
My brother.
Before we get out of here, Luke,
Give me something.
one hand out. One hand out. Pay attention. I know you're coachable.
I've seen this. I've seen this before.
You ready?
When I say all together, you're going to say one love.
Okay.
You ready? One finger, one pinky,
One pinky,
one thumb.
one thumb.
All together, one
One
love.
love. Lukey, baby!
Welcome to 4th&1. Well, I always got it done. I say it again. Welcome to 4th&1. Well, I always got it done. Bringing facts by the time before the rising of the sun. But this ain't me in a shotgun, Mr. Florio. It's me in front of your TV having a whole lot of fun. Peggy,
Yes, sir.
who we got?
We got the big personality,
Yes,
best reporter,
yes.
Mr. Mike Florio. Thank you for coming to 4th.
Hey, thank you for having me. I love it. And hey, Cam, You and I have one thing in common.
Talk to me.
It's not athletic ability.
Why not?
It's not height.
No.
It's not charisma.
What you got?
It's not teeth. You got great smile.
They're fake.
You got great everything. All right, we both like a cigar. I got one for you for later.
My guy.
Little peace offering. I know you like them. Now, I would never smoke one during a show, but I smoke them when the show's over. But I like how you smoke during a show. And you can't do it here. I know you want to, but you can't.
Mike.
He need to come to fellowship.
But listen, let me tell you something. You just went so high because this is the thing. We always see people in media. We don't know people in media. You see what I'm saying? There was things, obviously, through this year for me that I had to learn and still am learning. When I look at Mike Florio, your whole career journey in media, how long have you been in media?
23 years. And I practiced law for about 10 years before I got in. I did both for about 8 years until NBC came along and they said, we want you to stop practicing law. And I acted like I really wanted to keep practicing law so they'd give me a little more money.
Right.
But I was really ready to get out.
Right.
So I got out, but I ended up practicing law 18 years and I've done this 23.
What school?
I went to Carnegie Mellon. And then I went to West Virginia University Law School because I didn't have any money left.
Wow.
I spent all my money at undergrad, so I was busted out, and I didn't want to owe for the rest of my life on school loans, so that was that.
I think this is the biggest misconception that I think people have made with my take in sports. Obviously, with you having such an illustrious, profound career in media, you don't get to that point without knowing what you're supposed to do. Obviously, being a very student of the game, covering sports in a way that, a lot of people do, but the longevity is key. So for me, I think what is needed for a person who may not have the physical prowess, who may not have the height, who may not have, the dynamic to play sports, but they want to cover sports. I'm speaking to my son right now. Right? He doesn't care to play football, but he loves sports. To the viewer that sees this, what would be the steps to covering sports in this new age of media?
Well, and before I do that, I'm reminded of something. The first time I ever saw you, because you're talking about height.
Yeah.
2011, draft day.
Yes, sir.
First day of the draft. I was staying at a hotel up the street from Radio City Music Hall. And I was walking down toward Radio City Music Hall to cover the draft. And I saw you coming on the red carpet the other direction. And I saw you walking and I said, they built a platform for the guys to walk on across the red carpet. And as I got closer and closer, I don't know if I can swear on this.
Yeah, you can.
But I said, holy shit, that's no platform. That's a giant. Giant among us. So that was the first time I ever saw you, and my jaw just dropped. It's like, man, that guy is huge. And not that size is the only thing that guarantees a great career, but I knew from the get-go, I knew from your first game you were going to be great, and you were great. For somebody who isn't in a position to do it athletically, look, I fell in love with the NFL when I was 7 years old. December 23, 1972, the Immaculate Reception game, Franco Harris, the Pittsburgh Steelers. Long story short, I didn't care about football before that. We had a house full of grown-ups. And, when you're a kid and the grown-ups are like different, and grown-ups don't get excited about anything. They got so excited when that happened, Cam. I said, this needs to be something I'm paying attention to.
Correct.
So I started following it. I've always followed it. I've always loved it. And then when the internet came along, it was a great equalizer. I didn't have to go to school and study journalism. I didn't have to go work covering high school baseball in Kansas and work your way up and go to this paper and this paper and this paper. I could just write and I could speak and I could fashion my voice out of my house. And I built my website from nothing and put time into it every single day, and it started to grow, and it started to grow, and it started to grow, and then we started discovering other forms of media because it was just typewritten content. It's still a lot of what we do. It's typed up, but then you discover podcasts and videos, and NBC came along, and it it took 8 years to really take off, but it was a lot of hard work. I mean, the bottom line is, and I know it makes me feel old to say that, but the younger generation always needs to hear, if there is something you want, whatever it is, you got to be willing to make the sacrifice and put the work into it, or you're never going to get the most out of it that you can.
I love that. This whole new state and phase of media right now, it's in a very like revolutionary state. They're going with a more vibrant, they're going with a more entertaining, they're going with a more, okay, who can do numbers, right?
Oh, no, it's a tough balance. It's a tough balance.
It's like, even I was having this conversation, or, just with a person who I know dearly, Greg Olsen, right? Greg Olsen is getting the shoulder tap for Tom Brady, right? And the network does that for viewers. I know Greg. I know the competitive nature of him. He probably doesn't like it. He probably feels like, okay, he understands it, but that's just the state of media as a whole, right? For you, the state of, or what would you say, covering sports for so long, what was the golden era of football? Are we in it, or has it passed?
Well, I always like to think that what we're seeing now is the greatest that we've ever seen. It's so hard to compare eras, because back when I was growing up, when the season ended, you threw your cleats in the closet, you went and worked a different job. It wasn't paying the kind of money it pays the players now. I mean, we were talking to Max Crosby the other day. He never takes a break from his nutrition routine, his exercise routine. It's 365 days a year. And a lot of guys do that now. There's never a break. So I think that right now we are seeing the best of the best that the human anatomy can create, so it's the best of the best players. Now, the rules have changed in a way that has made the game a little more, or a lot more, focused on the offense, and that frustrates some people. Derek Brooks was telling us yesterday that tackling is a lost art, and it is, because they don't practice it like they used to. The year you came in after the lockout, that was the year that everything changed. Everything changed, and you don't tackle, and you got to be careful, and you have less time in the offseason, and guys don't learn the skills they used to learn. But when I look at some of the best players we have today, when you look at Patrick Mahomes, like, we all want to witness history.
Yes.
What he's doing, and I know Tom Brady won his 7, but he did it differently. With Patrick Mahomes, he's got 6 years in the NFL as a starter. He's got 2 Super Bowl wins. He's in number 3. And when you look back at some of those other years, like 2018, if that coin flip goes the other way in the AFC Championship, could have had one there.
Correct.
2020, if he didn't have a toe that needed to be surgically repaired 2 days later, could have beaten the Buccaneers that day. They were up against the Bengals the next year in the AFC Championship, 21-3. They start screwing around, and they blew that one. I mean, he could already have 3 or 4. We are seeing greatness from a sustained year in and year out early career basis that we've never seen before. So I always want to think that what we're watching now is the best it's ever been, and hopefully it keeps getting better.
So even with that tape, right, and I did a segment, the greatness of Patrick Mahomes. A lot of people are loyal to their beliefs. They will never, there will be people or pundits or fans that will never give the due diligence to Patrick that they gave to Tom Brady, or the due diligence of the Michael Jordans versus the LeBron James or the Kobe Bryants, right? But as I kind of think about this space of sports, covering, you've seen from a realm where digital media, I remember watching cable TV, and then boom, like Sunday Night Football was that. Now it's digital. We've seen the numbers of the Peacock with this year. How has that impacted how people consume the NFL experience, so to speak?
Well, and Cam, that's a great question, because is it the world is changing and the NFL is trying to keep up? Is it the NFL is trying to anticipate the changes that are happening, or is it the NFL is trying to force the change? Either way, we are moving farther and farther away from the old TV models. At some point, there will be heavy streaming, if not exclusive streaming, of all of these games. I don't know when it'll be.
Right.
I've been told for years it's coming. We're getting closer and closer. To have 23 million people tune in to watch the playoff game, that tells you the ball is moving in that direction. And, you know, I think part of it, too, is the population change, the demographics. As the older population naturally cycles out, which is a tactful way of saying we're all going to die someday, right? As the older generations move on, then you have people who aren't intimidated by turning on the TV and seeing all those. I say to my wife all the time, because her parents are still with us and they're in their 80s, And it's like, you turn our TV on and they see all those squares.
Mm-hmm.
They aren't going to know what to do.
Right,
How do you even begin to know what to do?
Correct.
And she helps them where she can, but they don't have a TV. They don't have a smart TV. You could never. I would have never imagined as a kid what we see now. So I think with each passing year, we get closer and closer to the point where it is going to be more streaming, and at some point it's going to be all streaming.
Last question. The state of the NFL, do you like it? And also, what would you change about it?
Well, Cam, I love the NFL because I was indoctrinated by NFL films back in the days of John Facenda with that deep voice because he chain smoked cigarettes.
Correct.
And it just sounded great, and it was slow motion and the snowflakes in the air. It was just great. So I have an ideal for what the NFL should be. Now, I think the NFL needs to take better care of the men that people tune in to watch. The players need more. The players need to be treated better. I've been on that soapbox for years now. I don't think they do enough to take care of the current players. I don't think the players get enough. I think a lot of money gets jammed in the pockets of the owners, and they all have these 600-foot yachts. Where's they're making their money.
Right.
So I believe that there should be a greater appreciation of the physical sacrifice.
Yes.
You know it. You lived it. You got to get out of bed the day after playing on a game. This crap about artificial turf versus grass, and they'll come up with all these statistics. You can come up with statistics to support anything you want. The bottom line is guys prefer grass to turf, and I defy them to find one current player who will say, yeah, I love playing on that stuff. I love how my joints feel the morning after. When I was young and we could have access to the old cement artificial turf. We thought, this is so cool. Let's go play on AstroTurf. The pros play on AstroTurf. And then the next morning, none of us could walk because all the force goes back up into your body. So I just want to see a greater appreciation of the guys who are the reason why we love the sport. They're the ones who need to be taken care of. If they can put the grass fields in at AT&T Stadium and MetLife Stadium and SoFi Stadium for the World Cup, they can do it for the NFL. Football. So I want to see a greater appreciation by the NFL of the responsibility to the players and recognition of what it does to the bodies. And I think they're trying to get there. They're trying to get there, but there's still a long way to go.
I would say to that point, too, they need to hire a full-time staff at the referee position.
I agree, 100%.
Right?
Full-time officials, don't get me started.
It's too many times where they're not being taught the severity of not calling the pass interference or the processing of calling a penalty. You know what I'm saying?
Cam, here's the thing. Because somebody said to me, well, what would we do with them if we had them full-time? I'll come up with a schedule right now. And here's what we'll do during the season. We're all going to live in Dallas or Kansas City, somewhere centrally located. And on Tuesday and Wednesday, we're going to spend all day in a big room, and we're going to go over all the plays that have any question about them from the past weekend, because we're going to make sure everybody's following the same standard.
Correct.
You don't have 17. You know how it is.
Correct.
You got 17 crews. This calls it one way. This, no.
Correct.
We're all together all the time, and you're not going to fly home and practice law or run your bakery or this shop or do whatever it is, sell insurance. No, you got one focus, and we're going to pay you accordingly. You got one focus. It's too important. You know why? Because of gambling.
Because I'm telling you.
Legalized gambling. That is the soft underbelly of the NFL right now. They're going to have a problem at some point because of the officiating. 100% agree with you on that.
I'll tell you this, Mike. When we were preparing for games, I knew the game was changing in a dynamic where in your offensive meeting, in the offensive scouting report, they would not only go over the key defenders to be prepared for, as a team, Ron Rivera would do it, as well as Bill Belichick would do it. What is the referees assigned to this game? They call more holding calls than the average holding calls. They call more pass interference, or they call less defensive pass interference than, like, we knew these things going into the game. I don't think the referees took into their analytics, or it's just like, you know what, I'm just going to let them play today. You know what I'm saying? And it's just so different where for this game, those referees are letting you play. For this game, it's like, nah, they being a little ticky-tacky. And it's affecting the game in a negative way, I would say.
Inconsistency is one of the biggest problems. We get to big moments in big games, and they don't want to pull the flag. Nobody wants to be the one to pull. But if you see holding of a receiver, why aren't you pulling the flag out?
Call it.
And I think they should have more technology involved in it. They should have more help from people who are watching, because that's the biggest problem. You got 7 people who are in no pads, no helmets, my age, trying to not get trampled, and trying to see, that went, what just happened?
What just happened?
And you've got people at home watching it on a big screen TV, and they see it.
Did you not see
that? We saw it.
Right.
So why not have officials who are actively officiating the game based on what we see?
And we're not giving the humanistic approach, and this is my last thing to this point. We're not giving humanistic reasoning to this situation. I think it was a Travis Sham mockery what happened in the Dallas Cowboys game and the Detroit Lions. When he tried to report, it was so much that was going on, and it happened so frequent that he didn't even think that it will be a thing. A lot of times, out of 1,000 times a person reports, he's never going to catch the ball. Well, that time he did. And therefore, you're in this position where I impacted the difference between now Detroit having a home game and playing away. You see what I'm saying? And that's how serious it is, but needless to say, that's my point.
Well, we agree on a lot of things.
Yes, sir.
I know we disagree on some things.
Not much.
But we agree on a lot of things.
Not much.
And you're doing great with your podcast.
Thank you.
I love it.
Mr. Florio, it's been a pleasing pleasure for you to give me the opportunity to talk.
Anything I can do to help you out at any time, I'm happy to do it, and I hope you enjoy that cigar.
Oh, my goodness. Listen, I can't wait. As they would say, Mahomes Sr. would say, smoking on that Burrow pack. I'm going to dedicate this. I'm smoking on that Florio pack.
There we go. All right, buddy.
Appreciate
Great
you,
stuff,
my man. Thank you so much, my man. Appreciate you. Oh. As we end things here, are you coachable? You know how to take instructions?
I know how to take instructions. What do I need to do?
Okay, here we go. One hand out. When I say all together, we're going to say one love.
All right.
But you got to follow instructions, all right?
I'll follow instructions.
One finger, one pinky, one thumb, all together, one love.
Mr. All right, my man.
Who we got, Pig?
CM Magic here. Let's go. Let's do it. So we first met. I performed at a training camp.
With the bag. It was the bag. I remember that. As soon as you said it, it's the bag. It was the dopest. Like,
I had the card going to your watch.
Mm-hmm. It was the dopest experience because it was like you incorporated everything.
Everything.
It was like, yo, go into that bag, tell me what you see, and it was like, yeah.
Let's even go beyond that. Let's try something that's so different. Get your phone out. Put your phone right here. Let's try something. Get your cell phone and put it right here. Face down. We're going to look at all the cards. I'm going to have you select one card randomly from the deck. I don't want to see it. I don't want you to see it. Just touch a card. Just pull it out. Pull it out. Pull it out. Yep. All the cards are free. You can see all the cards. They're all there. Nothing special about it.
Check the jokers in.
The jokers are there as well. Yeah, everything's there. Everything's there. So I let you even shuffle the deck.
Yes.
You went in. You picked a card randomly. We've done nothing. Check this out right now. Tell me 3 social media apps that you use right now. What are the 3?
Chase Bank.
Okay, I like that. That's more in the social realm.
Instagram.
Okay.
YouTube.
Okay, that's 3. That's good. Of those 3, narrow it down to just 2. Which 2?
Instagram and TikTok.
Okay, we even threw in a different one. Instagram and TikTok. Of those 2, you got to give me one right now. Instagram or TikTok right now?
Instagram.
Instagram. Check this out. Watch this. Done. I'm not even going to look at the card. I don't know what the card is. You don't know what the card is. Go to your Instagram right now.
Stop.
Go to your Instagram. Go to your DMs. Go to Instagram and type in CM Magic. Look, my phone's not even out. I don't know what the card is. Go to @CM Magic on Instagram right now. @CM Magic. Is it up there?
Hold on. You said my DMs?
Instagram. Just go to my. It's @CM Magic. Are you on my page? @CM Magic. Nothing's being touched. Randomly selected deck. Okay. Randomly selected card.
Carl, that's you?
That's me, right? Go to the messages.
I know you probably whooping ass in 3-card Monty, though.
It's okay.
Is there a message? Just go to messages, hit messages on my profile.
Stop. No.
Whoa, what does the message say? What does the message say?
Bro.
When was the message sent, by the way, also? Let's verify that.
Show the camera. Oh, he got a privacy screen, huh?
Can you see it?
When was the message sent?
Do you see it?
What is it time-stamped?
1:22 p.m.
What time is it right now?
1:27 p.m.
5 minutes ago. That's before I even sat down at this table to know what card you were going to select. Think about that. Turn it over. Bingo.
Bro,
Let me see.
It's
Show the
game.
camera. Show
It's
the
game
camera.
time.
No, bro.
There it is.
He has it. Bro. I was able to do a game show.
9 of diamond is what
Bingo.
it says.
I was able to
9
do a
of
game show at Nickelodeon a couple years ago.
Uh-huh.
And I was able to interview David Copperfield.
Yep.
David Copperfield told me he doesn't like to be called the magician. He likes to be called an illusionist. What was that I just witnessed?
I like to bend what is magic and what is illusion into a just kind of an alternate reality where you can't really get a gist on, like you said, can't get a gist on what that is. Is it mentalism? Is it magic? Is it some sort of, premonition?
Right.
But this is something, that I've dabbled with, being able to create on the fly. And this is what I'm doing like right now as we're sitting here. I'm coming up with an idea. I think this will be interesting for your show. It's called 4th&1, right?
Yes, sir.
Now there's only one card in the deck that could be considered one, and that's the what?
Ace.
The ace.
Ace of spades.
Aces, or any of the aces. They're all
Correct.
they're all worth one. So here's what I want you to do. Put your finger in the deck anywhere. That's gonna cut the deck into 2 piles, 1 and 2. You cut really low. Usually people try to cut in the middle, but that's fine. Cut here and here, anywhere you want. Anywhere, right here and right here. I have to have more than one card, so just like try to cut a couple
You
cards.
trying to get your brother?
No.
Trying to get your brother? You trying to get your brother?
No, definitely not. Definitely not. There has to, and here's the reason why. Because if it's just one card, we wouldn't be able to do this scenario. I let you cut wherever you wanted. You cut. Check it out. 4th&1. 4th&1. Let's go.
Boom. Show the cards. Pick the cards up so you can show
4th&1.
them. Show the camera.
4th&1. 4th&1.
Come right here, right?
That's
Collins kicking ass.
Come on, look at that.
I mean,
Bro,
What is going on right now?
It just came and go like, I feel like, motherfucker, did you just get me right now? Like, it just.
Pick your pockets. Where your wallet
I'm
at?
trying to tell you, hold on.
What they got, kid?
I had $1 million. $1 million.
Hey, can you put $1 billion in my pocket right now?
Wow, bro. This is a real art, bro.
yeah, I mean, I love what I do. It's countless hours. Just it's what you've done with
Can I ask you a question?
Absolutely.
Who knows you best? The human.
My mother.
Really?
Yeah.
She knows how you think.
Absolutely. Sits front row at a lot of my big shows and still has no idea how I do anything.
Really?
Yeah,
At what point did you take your art serious as a way where you like, this is what you want to do? What was your aha moment?
I think I manifested that at first grade. My mother actually kept my journal. So in first grade, it said, when I grow up, I want to be ... We all remember those journal entries as kids. And I wrote, I want to travel the world and be a magician at the age of 6. My mother kept that journal entry, framed it, and gave it to me a few years back. And it's just one of those things that as a child, I never wanted to do anything else.
You didn't have a plan B?
Nah, definitely not.
I can relate.
Definitely not.
I can relate. It was one of those things for me where it's like, yo, I didn't want to bother having a plan B because it would have distracted me from plan A.
Correct.
I always said I was going to be a football player. I always said that I was going to be successful, and not just successful just for the monetary benefits. I wanted to be successful because I wanted to give people hope coming from my circumstances where I was from. So, yeah, bro, like, thank you.
Absolutely.
I got to definitely tap in. And my last question for you, too, is this. Out of all the odds in Vegas, what's the easiest game that's on paper you're supposed to, it's more favorable for you to win?
I mean, the highest odds, numbers-wise, from from a pure statistical standpoint, would be Baccarat, would be the best odds. And then second being dice. If you were to play consistently, whatever. The worst odds in the casino would be, roulette with the 2 green. You're like 47.8 or whatever, but you don't even have a 50% chance of winning. But Baccarat would be 1. Your best chance of winning is just not to play at all. That's probably your it's your best bet, But I got a score prediction, and you heard it here first. Watch this. 28-17 San Fran, and when that hits, you'll remember this moment. 28-17. I said it right here on 4th and 1. Exclusive. 28-17.
You standing on it?
100%.
Who's going to be the MVP? Do you know?
I'm just messing with the numbers.
The numbers.
That's it.
Say less. Well, since you're good at predicting, somewhat kind of took a prophetism. Foreseeing the future. Foresee this. Hand out. When I say all together, you're going to say one love. All right? One finger, one pinky, one thumb. All together?
All together.
One love.
One love.
Oh, man, no.
You got to do it right.
No. When I say all together, you have to say one love.
Gotcha.
All right? So when I say all together, you're going to say one love.
Gotcha.
All right? Here we go. One finger, one pinky, one thumb. All together, one love.
Absolutely, man.
Welcome to 4th and 1, while I always got it done. Bringing facts by the time before the rising of the sun. But this ain't me in the shotgun. This me in front of your TV having a whole lot of fun. Peggy!
I'm here, Coach. Put me in.
Wake your ass up. Who we got, Peggy?
Man, sometimes people say they drip because they got the sauce, dog.
No, dog.
Man, we got the man, Sauce Gardner.
Yeah.
New York Jet. Thank you for coming, bro.
Yeah.
I appreciate y'all for having me, man.
What you on radio roll for, bro?
Come on, man. I'm here on behalf of Verizon, the official 5G network for the NFL. The network that all the NFL fans, players, and coaches rely on. So,
now, they gave you that one line of the
He hit the two, man.
Ain't nothing wrong with
Shout
that.
out to bro, man.
And you got the whole aesthetic, bro. What you spent on that, on the chain?
I don't even remember. I ain't gonna lie. I got this a little minute ago. You know what I'm saying? It was a little decent amount, though.
Now, for you, bro, I think when I think about who you are and what you represent for the younger generation, you ain't changed. That whole like aesthetic of who you are. I don't think that there was a bigger hype in relative sports than the New York Jets before the season.
Thanks.
What happened?
I don't know, man. Things happen. Aaron get hurt. So it's easy for the defense, to just keep doing what we do. Mm-hmm. Offensively, I feel like when Aaron on that field he make everybody else on the offense more confident in their abilities and what they can do.
Yeah.
I feel like when he's not on the field, some people not as confident as they is when he's on the field. So, things ain't go how we expected.
Last question for me, bro, is this. When they say stand on business, when they say be true to who you are, I'm a person that lived that testament. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
You're originally from where?
Detroit.
East
side.
The D. You ain't got the buffs on, though.
No, I ain't got the buffs on.
You dig what I'm saying?
I ain't got the buffs on.
But what I will tell you is this, bro. As a young player that's soon about to be the OG in the game, it goes fast. What are some things that you want to tell the younger generation or the Gen Z to be able to, this whole process, who you got to where you are?
And just like you said, stay true to yourself. I'm from Detroit. I still walk through the tunnel on game day with a Nike tech on. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to do all the extra stuff. I ain't trying to be something I'm not. Always be who you is. At the end of the day, it do go fast. I don't know how I'm going on year 3 already.
Yeah.
I could have sworn it for like yesterday. I just
Getting
got drafted.
Yeah,
you feel me?
Yeah.
I'm going on year 3 already. But at the same time, it's a blessing, man. It's a blessing to be in this position that I'm in. It's a blessing to inspire the youth, inspire the people who watch me.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Man, my boy, my guy. Let's see if you follow up. You got something?
I had something to say, bro. It's a lot of seasoning and spices. But the people just want to know, what's your favorite sauce, your go-to sauce?
Oh, You got to go to Buffalo Wild Wings, get the sauce.
The sauce.
That's my signature sauce. You know what I'm saying?
But this came from when, though? Like, you being from the hood, being from the culture, being back in the day in the cafeteria, you would make the sauce.
Yeah.
What is it? You mix a little bit of bomba in my side. What's the base of the sauce?
What's sauce?
Bro, it's the barbecue, man.
Barbecue.
Got to. You can't go wrong.
With the
Over honey mustard?
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
Okay, this is about to tell me a lot about you right here, Mr. Sauce Gardner. Blue cheese or ranch?
I knew that was coming. So look, I remember it was a little video of me saying blue cheese, but I only said blue cheese because it was a certain spot that I like the blue cheese. But if I got to pick both, you know I got to go with the ranch.
Ranchy?
Ranch me.
Got to.
This about to tell me a lot of things about you too, Mr. Sauce.
Got to.
What type of jelly? Strawberry or grape?
I mean, I'm an OG when it comes to the jelly, so I started off with the grape, you know? It gotta be the grape. I do like strawberry too. I'm a strawberry fan. I like strawberry everything. You know what I mean? My favorite flavor is strawberry in general.
Straight up.
Whether it's milkshakes, whether no matter what it is, strawberry.
Say less. Sauce, appreciate you, doggy.
Yeah.
You know how to follow instructions?
Come on, man.
You know how to take coaching?
Got to.
You know what they say about the motherfuckers from the D?
They say.
They don't listen to shit. I'm just messing with you. What up,
Okay.
though? You know what I mean?
Okay.
Hey, listen, one hand out, bro. One hand out. And when I say all together, you're going to say one love. All right? One finger, one pinky, one thumb. All together?
One love.
One love. There you go.
South Schmidt.
Yeah.
Oh. Appreciate you for coming by, bro.
Peggy, you still here with me?
Bruh.
I said, Peggy, is you still here with me?
Bruh, I'm here, bruh.
Man.
We had a hell of a day, dog.
And we ain't done.
We ain't, because we still here tomorrow.
No, we not. No.
Oh,
we say the best for last, Peg.
Because it is the best for last.
We had to say the best for the last,
Because the
Peg.
prize. Keep your eyes on the prize, boo.
Prize Pigs. Man, the big sweat.
Yeah.
4-pick power play for $1 million. $1 million. Jesus. Here we go. Thanks to Prize Picks. If you take my picks and they hit, an additional $1 million will be split by everyone who took the entry. Go to the promo tab in the app to find my picks. If you're a new user, make sure you use my code ACEBOOGIE, ACBOOGIE. That's again ACEBOOGIE, ACEBOOGIE. For the first time deposit and now match your $100.
$100.
Now let's get into the picks, Peg.
For the first pick, you have less somewhere. Christian McCaffrey to have 19 rushing attempts.
More.
Got
to go more. C-Mac, man, I'm so excited about him. I seen Mama Mac here.
Mama Mac.
And, you know, just to kind of think about his level of anticipation to get to this point. It's a full circle moment for him right now.
That is true.
Think about this. He's seen his dad play in this game. You see what I'm saying? And now for him to play in this game, this is like, as a parent.
But look at his coach. His dad was coach.
Y'all seen that. I seen the Kyle Shanahan viral clip that's kind of going around right now of him kind of being on the sideline helping. That's one of the things that I don't know, man. Like, I look forward to that in parenting.
Yeah.
To be able to see your children kind of grow. Hell, I got a lot of them to be able to see if they're going to turn out to something.
Well, let's see what the rest of these picks going to turn out now.
Peg.
So, Valdez-Scantling to have more or less than 19.5 receiving yards.
More. That's just like a catch, bro.
Yeah.
That's like a catch. And the way Patrick Mahomes been doggone dishing and distributing the piggy. Like, bro, that's one blown coverage. Or just a dig route. And some yak.
And some yak.
And I'm getting to that bag, dog. What else we got?
So we got your boy George Kittle to have less or more than 48.5.
Oh, we
receiving
going
yards.
more.
You going
George
more?
of the jungle, strong as he can be. Yeah.
And then
I believe he can get a 50 ball.
50 ball?
Yeah, like that's the
ball?
biggest mismatch in sports right now. The tight end matched up on a receiver or a tight end matched up on a defender, a linebacker, or a strong safety who's not always skilled in coverage ability. Big games to be had by the tight ends. Obviously, we know who the other guy is.
Yeah.
El Travidor. You dig what I'm saying? Who else we got?
And we got a familiar face. You know this guy, Brock Purdy, to have more or less than 199.5 passing yards. And this is a Green Goblin projection.
Green Goblin. Explain the Green Goblin, Peg. That's just like something that...
This is the double. It's the reduced number. So, 199.5, more or less.
I'm going with more.
For Brock?
Brocky.
Are we going more or less?
I'm going with more
More
for Brock Purdy
Brocky.
to throw for more than damn 200 yards. It's essential. But this is a game to be had by Christian McCaffrey. My Vegas odds for MVP, Christian McCaffrey for the 49ers, El Travidor for the Chiefs. If my entries hit everyone, and I repeat, if my entries hit everyone who tell me gets a piece of the $1 million. So, if you like what I'm rocking with, if you see what I'm doing, and you want to jump on the campaign, come on, man. Let's get it, let's get it, let's get it.
And let's do it, let's do it, let's do it.
Prize Picks, man. Make sure you tap in. You dig what I'm saying? Cam's Picks, brought to you by Prize Picks.
And we going more for everything then.
More. All that.
You going big in Vegas, baby. You going big.
You dig what I'm saying?
So, Cam, we had a hell of a day.
Yes, sir.
You had your boy Sapp. You had your dog Sauce.
Yeah.
I mean, we had a bunch of people. I'm going to let you close it out, but what was one of your favorite parts of the day?
Sapp.
Right. That was a head-to-head
Like
collision.
a lot of people, he had some strong energy.
Yeah.
You felt it. You know what I'm saying? It was just like, yo,
He was trying to blitz you, bro.
I'm like, hold on, bro, you know where I'm from, bro? Like, you ain't gonna bully me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna let you get your points off. You gonna let me get my point off.
Yeah.
But that's how it is. Like, people do not look at the whole source. They assume the source. You dig what I'm saying? So for me, it's just like, if I can explain it the best I know how and stand on business and give my merit, then people can understand where I'm coming from. Yeah. They can't keep throwing out, oh, Cam's bitter. Oh, Cam's, he's angry that he's not in the league. No, it's just really my truth of what I feel. So that was my favorite part of the day.
We're going to do what it do, bud.
As we end things here, Peggy, wake up, man. Get you some espresso. Get you a energy drink. I don't give a damn what you do.
So we gotta be charged up for tomorrow, though.
We got to be locked in, bro. You feel me?
Yes, sir.
Everybody who tuned in, man, appreciate you guys, man.
Yes.
And we'll be back here same time tomorrow, 10 a.m. Pacific Standard
time. I know it today.
Pacific. Not specific. Pacific.
Okay. Standard time.
Any more questions for me, Peg?
Nah, man. We didn't send them out with a little bit of love, though.
Here we go, man. One finger. One pinky. One pinky. One pinky. One pinky. One pinky. Keep beginning about the thumb. And the thumb. And the thumb. And the thumb.
Let go.
All together. One love. You dig? Yeah.